What's up, guys? This is gonna be a short one by my stream standards. I'm just fucking... I don't know. I'm tired, I'm pissed, I'm anxious. Probably because... as I was figuring out the video was shadow banned, I had taken a full scoop of pre-workout and was in the middle of working out, so that just kind of like combined with the stimulant shot up my anxiety through the fucking roof. And I feel like I haven't come all the way down since. So I'm still just, I'm fucking, I don't know. I'm annoyed, I'm pissed. I'm kind of mad at myself a little bit because I should have figured I wouldn't be able to say great replacement theory, you know, uncensored. So the video isn't really that censored. I only cut maybe like a few seconds and I added like a 30-second intro on top of the intro to say that it was censored. But yeah. I'm trying to... I finally started an Odyssey account, but it's been syncing with my YouTube channel for like over 3 hours, and it's still not done, so hopefully that finishes before I go to bed. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I am also sort of annoyed with some people who decide to comment on the community post when really it's better to just say nothing instead of... I don't know. People think they're helping though, so I don't think I'm really like... You know, I'm not... I'm more just frustrated in general than I am mad at individuals, but it's like... I do a poll. It's just asking if someone got recommended the video, and all the comments are like... fucking, like, there's 3 top comments that said, oh, I just use the subscription tab. Okay, that's not what I asked. I don't care about that. That doesn't matter. Like, yes, there was some reports that YouTube used to block stuff in the subscription feed, but I'm not sure that happens very often anymore, because I haven't heard anything like that in a long time. Really, they probably just figured that as long as you remove it from the home page and from the recommended sidebar, that it'll pretty much take care of itself. And that's exactly what happened. I wish I guess this time it was a silent minority instead of a silent majority, but given that the only people who respond to polls are people who really, you know, are fans of the channel. Like, casual fans of a YouTube channel are not going to respond to polls, right? So I ended up getting, what, like 1,500 votes the last time I checked. It might be up to 2,000 now, who knows. Out of that 1,500, 30% did not get recommended the video. That is huge. These are supposed to be the core fans who vote in the poll. 30%? I mean, again, the metrics was so bad anyway. It was the worst performing video out of the last 10. 10th, you know, YouTube ranks your uploads, I think, on purpose to just fucking mess with you, you know, to psychologically beat you down, I suspect. It's the purpose of that. But it is useful data. So that was the worst performing video, you know, in over 3 months. I you know, didn't actually check, like, the upload times of the last 10 videos to know how many months, because, you know me, I don't upload as frequently as I used to put it lightly. But yeah, I'm fucking pissed. I'm pissed at a lot of shit. It's one of those, like, it's not very focused anger. It's just a general frustration with YouTube, I'd say. That's exactly what it is. Porcupine, thanks for the $5. Good evening, Synth. Here's some cash to help ease your anger. Rooting for you. Thanks. Class Mystery, thanks to the 20 pesos. OMG, it's Beer Ussy. The Mexican in me is happy. I don't know what he's talking. Oh, what? Beerus? Is that what that's about? Minute World, thanks to the $5. Can you at least put the uncensored video in a Go file so we could download it? The plan is to upload it to Odyssey when the sync is done. And then you should be able to download it from there. I think uploading a 25 gigabyte Go file might be a problem. I don't know what the file size limit is, but the video is 25 gigs. I could check, maybe. If you wanted a high quality download, I could share a link, I suppose. Haynes Games, thanks to $5. Hey, sorry to hear about the vid. I enjoyed listening to it at work. Sure, it took a while making that over 50-minute vid. I was notified on my phone. Yeah, some people, like... Again, YouTube shadow banning is like one of those things that... It's way more fucking complicated than other sites. Because... I honestly, actually, I couldn't really explain it to you. Maybe it's just a fuck with schizos. But... Like, it has layers, man. It has layers. I'm like low-level shadow banned, right? Suppressed, right? But when a video gets no outward reach at all, that's how you know a specific video got, you know, suppressed. That's what happened, you know? It's just too obvious. So I did everything I could to at least make YouTube think this is a different video. You know, the video length, it's technically a different video length. I changed the thumbnail. Basically just got an even uglier face of Harley Quinn. So really it's an upgrade. It's a better thumbnail even than before. But, you know, I don't know. I censored... I'll tell you exactly what I censored. Because, I mean, it's still in the video. It's just... I put stupid sound effects, you know, over it. So that the bot doesn't know what I said. But I censored Great Replacement Theory, LGBTQ is coming for your kids. What was the third one? I censored Illuminati, which I feel like I didn't really need to, because I don't think YouTube cares about that phrase. But I did it anyway to be safe. What was the other big one? I basically censored, oh, the untested vaccine. I just censored vaccine. So it's like untested blank, altering your RNA. Pretty sure you would know exactly what that is, even with the censor. So that censor is not a big deal. I'd say LGBT, the one that, if you hadn't already seen the video, that you'd probably be the most confused about, I'd say is the LGBTQ coming for kids thing, because like I had to censor like the whole second half of the sentence, really. So yeah, that one, you know, might be lost in translation, so to speak. But like I said, I'm probably gonna upload the uncensored version on Odyssey, assuming the sync goes through. It's been going for quite a while. But yeah, I don't know. This fucking sucks, man. This video already took, I'm gonna say, probably 6 hours of editing longer than it should have, which is really just my fault. I'll be honest. Like, it has nothing to do with, like, unforeseen technical difficulties, and it's really just, you know, I enjoyed my vacation too much, and it doesn't take much to really just be out of practice, in a sense. But yeah, just the process was painfully slow. If I had released it, like, originally the plan was release it Wednesday. If that had happened, and then it got shadow banned, then it wouldn't be a big deal, because then I just released it yesterday. But no, it got pushed back 2 days because of my incredibly slow process. So it just kind of like, I don't know, I kind of fucked myself because of not wanting to compromise on my beliefs, which has happened many times at this point, I feel like. Oh, does he have the B keys that why people are attacking him? I don't know. Like, I even had, like, trust me, it's not like the thought didn't occur to me, like, I probably shouldn't say Great Replacement Theory. But, at the same time, I'm like, what is even the point of talking about Dustborn if I don't talk about it being the most blatant piece of propaganda that is ever released in video games? You know, like that's the only reason it's even worth talking about. So if you censor that, then why even bother? Legitimately, why bother even bringing it up? You know? So. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you. Close.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits.
Do we fight? I'm not sure. No. I mean, it was 2 level 1s anyway. Why aren't the higher level people fighting? I think we're probably going to lose this game because this is a shit team. I mean, I won't say I helped, but like, why are the 2 lowest level players attacking the Raider? It just seems kind of stupid to me. Oh my god? What the fuck was that? Shit. I feel like I just wasted Jocko's ship right there. I'll try to revive this guy at least. Ooh.
Ally down. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
I don't think I have enough time to do this. If he comes back, we're fucked. Yeah. How did that combo into itself? Was that supposed to do that? Ah, fuck. What the fuck? Is this some laggy shit? I literally just collided with him and nothing happened. Good. Good shit. I don't think the kick cancels the melee. I don't think so. I feel like I would have seen that before. I think that was just some laggy bullshit. Imagine my shock.
It's not safe. This is it.
This is my favorite type of team in Breakers. The one that jumps in the fight when the fight is over already. You fucking morons. Like, thanks for jumping in after the level 3's already dead, you stupid motherfuckers. This is the type of shit that always gets me in this game. Anyway. It's like, why'd you even jump in? You might as well just fucking run away like pussies at this point. It's probably gonna let me bleed out. Alright, I'm just scrolling through the super chats at this point. Black Metal Gamer, thanks to the $2. SoCal on fire, Hollywood karma, payback by nature. Yep. I guess that is good. I mean, you know. It's one of those things where obviously the schizo brain wants me to think it's intentional. Some of it is just extreme incompetence. There's a hell of a lot of that. I mean, you know who the mayor is. You've seen her. Extreme incompetence is very believable. You know, them wanting to make their firefighters 50% female. You know, it's just so dumb. Also, they turned off the water, which, you know, that's the schizo brain part where it's like, they had no water to put out the fires. Interesting. Whatever. You know, like, I was reading people saying that BlackRock's now going to buy up the property because they have been buying up properties. I'm sure some of you guys are very aware of that. Whatever. Anyway, let's just keep going with Super Chats. Mike, thanks to the $2. Time to go. Channel that anger, Chud. Time to go Super Saiyan. It could happen. This could very easily turn into a rage stream because I'm just like, I'm fucking tired, man. I'm tired. I hate YouTube, dude. I hate YouTube. I kind of miss back when I hadn't revealed my power level so heavily, you know? I wouldn't have to worry about shit getting censored, but yeah. Yeah, now I can't help myself. Like, Dustborn just brings it out in me. You gotta talk about conspiracies, because, like, Dustborn is, you know, it's literally just, like, their manifesto. Bulk Bogan, thanks to the 10 Australian. Fuck YouTube, I hope your video doesn't get paused again. Also, I just found out my high school friend trooned out, going to fill his Steam account with clown emojis. Enjoy the rest of the stream, chuds. Yeah, look, you know, I censored stuff. I censored about as much as I'm comfortable with. I think you still, like, probably know what I was saying for the most part. Obviously, if you watch the original video, you know. And I hate to be that guy, but, you know, like, I'm really hoping as many of you guys, you don't have to literally watch it again, but maybe just have it in the background or something, because, like, every time you re-upload a video, it really just extremely hurts its outreach. The worst example I ever saw was my review of The Last of Us TV show. Was it episode 2 or 3? Whichever episode it was. It had extremely fast growth, and then got age restricted because of the suicide joke near the end. And then when I uploaded it again, like, it took probably 3 times as long to reach the same amount of views as when it got age restricted. And then it just kind of like fell off of a cliff, because no one's gonna watch the video again. Now in this case, I cut it off much earlier in terms of views, because if I remember correctly, that video made it to 50,000 views over the course of 2 hours. It was the fastest growing video at the time, that Last of Us TV show review. Whereas this was basically pre-shadow banned, and I'm thinking that's because the YouTube bot already flagged it, since I had it scheduled to upload the next day, right? So it already, like, their AI word detection stuff already heard all the key phrases to know it's like a video that needs to be suppressed, right? The only thing I'm still worried about, but I wasn't about to, like, go fucking full self-censorship, is that I do say the word conspiracy like 20 times over the course of the video, which is like an hour-long video, so it's really not that many times when you think about it, but still, you know, I don't know. I don't know how fucking 1984 it's really gotten at this point, because usually, like, usually it's not that big of an issue, because I don't talk about specific conspiracies without euphemisms most of the time. You know, I don't know.
Thanks.
Soycast guy, thanks to the $5. Anything in 2025 look good for you, or is it pretty bleak? I only care for Doom and Expedition 33, and that's if they don't ruin Doom. Monster Hunter, I mean, I'll definitely be playing Monster Hunter. There's no question about that. What am I excited for this year? I mean, I'm excited. I'm not really anything, I'll be honest, but I don't know. I know people here are excited for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I think the next stream, I'll play some more of the first game. People were asking me if, which, you know, I thought about asking for a review code, but then I came to a conclusion, which will make sense when you hear it, which is basically that I've become equally as much of a streamer as I have been a YouTuber, and if I play the game before release with the review code, then I can't, like, experience the game with chat, and so I can't really, like, have a real streaming experience. And that just, I mean, the way my channel is kind of gone, that just doesn't make sense anymore, you know? So, yeah, I don't know, it's probably just not worth it. Like, I don't care enough anyway, it's not a game that I'm really excited about, but I will stream more of the first one, probably, you know, in the next 3 days, I'd say. I don't know, how much of it, I'll probably just stream it until chat gets bored and then finish out my own time. I just know for a fact that chat will get bored, even though people cope like it's this awesome game I have to stream or something. It's like, if you watch the first few streams, I was fucking around for a lot of it because I'm just really not Like, the story is good, but the setting is like, I don't give a flying fuck, like, at all. Like, it just strikes me as, this was the quote I said to my brother, and me and him think the same, is that it's basically wish fulfillment for people with no imagination. That's what it feels like to me. It's like, I just don't like historical fiction as a setting. And I don't know. I don't think the setting, even like the time period, isn't that interesting inherently to me either. But, you know, like, it was still a quality game of what I played, for sure. I had a decent time, but again, some of that was just fucking around, so. We're gonna stream it again, see how that goes. And I'll finish it for the review, but I can't say, you know, it's something I'm really looking forward to. Black Metal Gamer, thanks to the $2. I called him the Rainbow Reich. Goy Stapo. Or Gay Stapo. I guess Goy and Gay Stavos both work in this case. Gay Stavo. Oh my god, these are some shitters I'm playing with right now. What the fuck is going on? I've basically just been wandering around and rambling, so I won't say I've been contributing to the team. But like, why is everyone dying to fucking Fat Boo, dude? Alright, I can revive this guy, assuming he goes for an area. Please go for an area destruction, you fucking coward. Don't make us ETM game. There we go, that works. Does this guy have a... Oh no, you're stupid! What are you fucking doing?
Are you okay? Thank goodness.
Fucking do how do you go down? You don't have an escape option. Like, I know he was only down for like 20 seconds, but he should have. Oh my god, now he's dead. What the f... What does that retarded ass chat say? There's some ESL. Synthetic Man is Mad Kingdom Come is a Troon platformer. You mean is not a Troon platformer? You were so eager to say like your retarded third world gacha that you couldn't even type it out correctly. I'm sorry that I like good games and you like shit games. Wiz Division Productions, thanks to the $5. Harvey Dent voice, you can't give in. You can't give in! Sorry about the video, mate. Dustborn segment was eye-opening. Would have loved a review. Well, now you know why there isn't a review. Now you know. Which I literally said it in the community post. I'm like, this is literally why I didn't review Dustborn. It's other than the fact that I finished it way after it was relevant. The other reason was, this is a video literally just about conspiracy shit. Like, it's gonna, there's no way that I can make the video I want to make, right? It's not gonna sound right if you just censor everything. What the fuck is even going on, dude? Why are they even over there? The only key left to find is in C. I don't understand how we're in Season 7 in this game, and people still prioritize planning keys over finding keys. I just don't... I legitimately, fundamentally don't understand how this is still happening. This game has been out over 2 years.
You know what to do with that key.
I mean, this game is beyond over. And the worst part is he's going to become Kid Buu, and then we're going to be taken hostage, and then he might just kill all of us if these retards are shitty enough.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
I can't even believe he made it this far. He made it to Kid Buu with only 2 people dead. Like, were people not even saving civs either? They're not. What do they stop? This is not a game you can goon to, retards. Play something else. If you're not gonna play the fucking game, play something else.
That was scary.
Bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help.
Yes, it's up to me.
Saw that coming. Is anyone gonna help me? I feel like they're not. I mean, it's like these people want to die. Like, do you want to die in here, retard? Yeah, this guy does. This kill. I'm gonna use the cancel ability in Dustborn on you. If you watch the video, you know what that means. I'm gonna do it. God fucking damn it! Just finish him, pussy! Finish him! Stop fucking with me! Like, come on! Thank you. Alright, thanks. Alright, at least you let me have that. I'll take it.
Get out of there. There's a beacon where the blue line
I'm not even reviving this guy. Go fuck yourself.
way fast.
This is your fucking fault.
I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
Blue Word, thanks for $5. Hey, Synthman, Dragon's Dogma 2 is unironically my game of the year. How cooked am I? Have you played the first one? That's the important question. If the answer is no, then you absolutely need to play the first one. Because the first one's just a better game. But, I don't know. If you just really like Dragon's Dogma, it's not the end of the world. I put it in my honorable mentions for a reason. If there was a top 10 disappointing games of each year, well, that would be so pointless, though, because I would never get excited for 10 games. I couldn't see myself getting excited for 5 games in a year, so there couldn't be a top 10 list, or top 5. But it was the most disappointing game of the year for me, but it also was. It would barely make my top 10 games of the year too, which is weird. I don't know. Devontae, thanks to the $2. Thoughts on Ken Levine's X game Judas? I haven't really seen gameplay. I saw the reveal trailer and maybe like another trailer later. I can't really remember. But I'm sure it'll be ass, you know. Almost certainly. Gaines Games, thanks to the $10. Fuck ShekelTube and their pussy-footed censorship. Shadow banning is just a fag way of discouraging you from continuing without dealing with the drama of an official ban. YouTube execs to the wall. Yeah, it's very tiresome. It's very, very, very tiresome. It's the type of shit that, like, I really envy the news YouTubers, like, fucking... You know, we might continue Yang Yeah segments on the podcast. I was trying to brainstorm, like, funny shit we can do when there's, like, nothing happening. Because, like, last podcast was the most filler episode of filler episodes. Like, both me and Devin both felt bad after that. Because we're like, that sucked. That fucking sucked. But, yeah, we're probably... I think we're going to do short react segments. Where we just watch maybe, like, 3 videos and react to them. shorter videos. I don't know why chat thinks it's a good idea to recommend any video longer than 10 minutes. But, oh, another thing I was gonna say. I was editing the banner. You guys should shout out characters you want on there. I already added 4. I added Poir, Shadow, what's his name? Voss from Indiana Jones. And then on the woman's side, I added Pax, the lead character of Dustborn, if you forgot her name. Armstrong's a pretty good suggestion, yeah. Yeah, I could add Armstrong. Yeah. Well, the only thing I was thinking about with Tosh is, like, I didn't even play that game. You know, like, should I add a character to the banner from a game I didn't play? Seems kind of weird. I mean, I guess it was in a stream, you know, a stream where I just watched cutscenes. But, yeah, I don't know. Ada Wong doesn't fit on the banner, though. She's not a synth cell, and she's not a roasty, so it doesn't really work. Am I happy with the new Mass Duel pack? Yes, incredibly. I mean, I saw the leak a while back. I play Yubel, so Varudris, you know, I was fucking around with Varudris yesterday and today. But yeah, I thankfully have not seen Fuelos yet somehow. I guess just enough people haven't crafted it or gotcha it on packs. Then again, I got bumped down to Platinum because I haven't been playing, like, at all. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Sucks. So don't worry, this is not going to be a long segment. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Sucks. So I haven't been playing that much. But, yeah, no, fuck Maxi and fuck new Maxi, the baby Maxis. Mostly Fuelos. Class Mystery, thanks to the 50 pesos. I bet that horde of Mexicans I saw would love this beerus shit. Take all my money, Bondi, despite the fact that you call me Gaijin, Soyjack/JK. I feel like Klaus, I think I've said this before already, but I think the only reason Klaus super chats here is because, like, he's been banned from everywhere else. You know, he just talks about random shit that doesn't have to do with anything. Just getting on his soapbox. And fuck it, I'll let you talk about whatever you want. Sure, I guess. Spaz Space Wizard, thanks to the $2. The Californians will all move and vote the same. True. Because they're just stupid. They're brainwashed. Being brainwashed is a form of stupid. I don't care if their IQ is above average. Like, I just feel like if you can't challenge your belief system, that's a form of retardation. I'll just be honest.
Well done. You managed to dodge that.
Daniel Halbert, thanks to the membership. Synthetic Man, how are you doing tonight, brother? Not good. Not good. Read the community posts.
Hope it works out for you.
Nimpo, thanks to the membership. I bet they censored you for misinformation. I wouldn't be shocked if it's something to that effect. It's not like they tell you. Meatwise Party 68, thanks to $2. Can you post a video uncensored? What's the harm? The harm is people are not going to watch two of the same video. But yes, on Odyssey, there will be an uncensored version. As soon as it syncs up my YouTube channel. Jeb Reggie, thanks $5. It isn't easy being a young chud incel gamer. They don't want to let us have anything. Chud, the West has fallen. Hang on to your copes. I love anime boobs. Nice. Nice. Erectus Pill, thanks to the $10. Hello, my delectable pale concubine. Oh god, it's a Navy SEAL. Have more dosh than usual. Also, I live in the San Fernando Valley, and I am surrounded by the fires. Welp, synth cells, please pray for me. Not Xbox Huge, by the way. You don't want him to pray for you, or are you saying you're not Xbox Huge? I mean, maybe it's Xbox Huge's alt account. I have no idea. I would assume it probably is, given that no one else mentioned it. Like, you didn't have to... whatever. I'm not gonna ban for ban evasion. Like, it's just...
Welcome.
Like, that just doesn't make sense. I mean, it does make sense, but it doesn't make sense in this case.
Need your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Dude, there's no fucking way you get caught by Cybermen. There's no fucking way! How many people got this game for $3 when it was on sale? Legitimately. There's gotta be a lot. What game is this? Welcome welcome to the channel, because there's no way you watch this channel and don't know what this is. This is the worst Dragon Ball game of all time that I'm addicted to for some reason. Over half of chat hates this game, but some of them still stick around to the streams anyway, which is truly baffling. And the other half loves it, and it's like one of the biggest memes of the channel. So, there you go. It's an asymmetrical multiplayer game, 7v1. 7 survivors versus a Dragon Ball villain. I don't really want to explain all the details of the game, but long story... Oh, fuck. I didn't want to give him that. Long story short, retard! What? No wonder he got killed by Cybermen. He didn't even fucking take my shield! I'm losing it. We sniping. Well, Grizzly got away. Our boy is slippery. Shocked he didn't destroy the soda machine. As Raider, I always destroy the soda machines. As long as I'm like in range, Nappa is kind of like his key blasts don't have that much range, but oh shit, we jumping. Oh, come on.
Let's go. Let's go. Damn you.
Saw that coming. All that, and you guys couldn't even kill him? Also, I think my super soda dropped on top of the fucking mountain. That fucking sucks. I'll have to float back up there.
A decent plan. Hope it works out.
Are you guys gonna... I mean, I guess I can crawl over to the hole. I mean, I would like it if you revived me. Thanks. Where the hell is my soda? There it is. We're so fucked. Leave Poir alone. I'm not even gonna ping, like, attack, because I know there's no point. There's no way I can revive. These guys died right next to STM, which is, like, the only way you're getting revived is from a Senzu at that point. I got a little bit too close there. I really wish I had a stun right now. I should have just fucking spammed super again, just in case it hit. Blow, Poir, blow! Blow, Poir! Poir's slippery, man. You can't get him.
This is
If this team wasn't shit, we'd have a real fucking chance of winning this.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Hey, look at that. Look, I'm a teammate, dude. I'm a fucking teammate. Ooh, get slammed. It does like no damage though when I'm level 1. I'm level 2. Yeah, that. I tried. It's ETM gaming time, I think.
The startup system
We only took out 3 bars on fucking Vegeta, so no.
tread carefully if you want to get
No.
closer.
Vegeta doesn't even really have that much health, so that's how I know we're fucked.
Retreat if you need to. Got it?
Welcome. Thank you.
A decent
Close.
Hope it works out for you.
No one even opened the second supplies. That's how dog shit these people are. Granted, almost everyone's dead now, so I'm kind of, you know, I'm kind of talking shit for no reason, but there were people alive. They were just dumb.
The startup system's destroyed. The escape time machine's almost prepped. You need to head for the beacon that's indicated by a blue light.
Dude, why are you summoning the machine while you're getting shot at? These are the type of people who get to be fucking level 3. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh. Holy fuck. Alright, well, we all made it out. I very nearly got the STM, or ETM destroyed when I went back for them. Jesus. Oh my god. I'm glad it can take 2 hits. It can only take 2, but I'm glad it can take 2 hits. Yeah, he's probably seething. He's gotta be right. Soycast guy, thanks to the $5. Whenever I see a true in IRL, I make sure to give it a dirty look. I don't see them as human, so I treat them as I see them. IRL Fuda sure is gross. It's not the same. It's not the same. Look up what a hermaphrodite is, and you'll be mind blown. Devontae, thanks to the $2. Does Bloodborne need a sequel, remake, or PC port? No. No to all 3. I know people want a PC port, but like, I don't give a shit. Not my problem. John Roman Empire, thanks to the $5. Chud, is that a middle finger? Looks like, and a nose. So yeah, so we're flipping off the noses. Whatever a nose is, I don't know. Space toucan or something. MBS Mythic, thanks to the $5. Have you ever thought about trying the Yakuza games? Dude, I've gotten this question about 10,000 times. I'm shocked there's anybody here who hasn't already heard the answer to this. Short version is, I played Yakuza 0 for like 8 hours, got bored, and then never tried them again. That's it. Also have a better night, man. Video is great otherwise. Yep. Again, you know, I'm not going to be an e-beggar, but I would appreciate if everyone here watched it again, even if you didn't literally watch. And unfortunately, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that if a video is muted, YouTube doesn't really count the view, so don't mute the video in the background. Vengeful James, thanks to the €2. Not important. Aiden Pierce, Titus, and Punisher. Well, Punisher's already in the banner, actually. See, sometimes I think about it, I'm like, white shirt Punisher might be a mistake because people might not know it's Punisher. But like when I was going through the footage, Punisher's almost never in good lighting. That interrogation scene is in perfect lighting, you know? I could probably go through someone's walkthrough of the whole game, maybe find a picture of him with the Punisher shirt on. But even then, it's only a headshot, so it would just be a black shirt instead of a white one. You wouldn't see the Punisher symbol, you know? I don't think Titus is a synth cell, or... It's, yeah, Titus isn't really a synth cell, though. He's just a Chad, you know what I mean? It's not a synth cell. Punisher's a chud, so he fits. Aiden Pierce, I certainly could, just because of the stupid streams. Not important, I still haven't played that game. I probably will play Hatred at some point, but he can't be a synth cell to have played the game. But I might add Aiden Pierce, maybe. I'll think about it. The banner is supposed to represent the channel, mostly the streams, because, like, I don't think... Whatever, I don't have to explain it. You get what I'm saying. Like, the the videos don't really produce memes, so the streams do. So the banner is more of a reflection of the streams than the videos. MBS Mythic, thanks to the $2. Also, my vote is Saiyan Saga Vegeta for the banner. I mean, Vegeta... Vegeta's kind of a synth cell, but not really. I don't know. Like, like I love Vegeta, but I almost don't want to bring him down to that level. He is a manlet. He is a manlet. But other than that, I don't know. It's he's also like, I don't know. I don't think so. We already got Poir. We got Poir. We don't need Vegeta. That's a random name, thanks to the 5 Canadian. Synth Toucan plus Frey from Forspoken plus Abby plus Cringe Pepe. Or no, equals Cringe Pepe. And then Drunk Synth plus Devin plus Mold equals Doomer. And then it's Poir plus Sammy plus Soph equals Deus Ex Synth. There's always hope. I see. Okay, I get what you're saying. I hope I removed the things that the AI didn't like. Again, I'm not going to censor every usage of the word conspiracy. But I don't think there's anything else left in the video that like a bot would think is heinous. You know, I already beat around the bush the term suicide, and if you say Suicide Squad together, then it's exempt from the AI detection, you know. So I don't think there's anything else in the video that should get picked up by AI, but if it's manually being shadow banned, because as I figured out, how long ago was that? It was probably about 2 years ago. I found out that someone is manually reviewing videos on my channel. I think it... Yeah, I don't remember what video set that off, but I believe there is someone manually reviewing the content. But I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. Mick Sturluson, thanks to the $5. Hey Synth, what's your least favorite game setting? I know you didn't like Cyberpunk. I would say the real worlds. Which, again, is why Kingdom Come Deliverance isn't that interesting to me. I know you didn't like Cyberpunk, but I don't know if you didn't... No, I love this setting. Didn't I say that in multiple videos that I love Cyberpunk as a genre? I don't know. I'm not expecting you guys all to be experts on all my videos or whatever. But I think I have said I like Cyberpunk a bunch of times, haven't I? a bunch of letters that seems like a randomly generated name. Thanks to the $200. I hope you're not going to charge that back, but holy fuck, that's a lot of money. Thanks. I like the video. I 100% Yellow Taxi twice. It's not as good the second time. That's every game. I like the Echo Point Nova more. Thanks to the recommendations. Yeah, Echo Point Nova, in hindsight, definitely deserved to be higher on the list than Hollow Body. Because when I recorded the Hollow Body part of the video, I hadn't finished the game yet. And after finishing the game, I'm like, it's a little bit too short, and the ending kind of sucked. But again, like, there were some comments, stupid comments, people who don't even listen to what I said in the fucking video. I said twice, literally twice in the video, that the reason that Space Marine 2, Stellar Blade, and Wukong weren't in the top 5 is because I wanted to recommend games that you haven't already played. I said that twice! I said that twice, and there was still a bunch of retards. I bet you skipped around in the video, idiots. I bet you did. You didn't watch. You know who you are. You didn't watch, and then you bitched. Fuck you. Watch the video. But anyway, in retrospect, I would bump down Hollow Body to 5 and have Echo Point at 4. Yeah. My only issue with Echo Point is it really is just like the first hour of the game is the entire game. You know, there's nothing really more except I guess when you get the grenade launcher, but then you know, the game actually gets worse, ironically. But I'd say, you know, you get better guns as you get later, but it's the same guns, you know.
You know what to do with that key. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Jedi Sand, thanks to the $2. Is mewing Jane from Soyman 2 in the banner? Oh shit, wait a minute. Is Mary Jane not in the banner?
Place it now.
Holy fuck, that tells you how long it's been since I updated the banner. If I didn't... she's gotta be in. Alright, I'll put her in.
You're a big help.
These are blue light filter glasses just because it's late. I didn't want to turn the light on in this room. Hopefully it discourages me from streaming until 3 a.m.
You know what to do with that
if I just have the lights off in here.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger
Dude, what a...
think before rushing in.
Like, these people aren't even, Spopovich Gaming, and they're, like, whooping ass. I don't know if this is, like, just really bad players I'm playing with tonight. But, like, Fat Boo is one of the worst level 2s. Now, he's not, like, he's not shit. He's not shit. Like, he's better than Cell, you know? He's better than Frieza. But he's still one of the worst. He's definitely one of the worst level 2s. How are people getting their ass beat like this? Honestly, might be arguably worse than Frieza. He's not good. People are getting their ass beat by, like, a shit raider. I'm not gonna fight yet. Well, if this guy transforms. Oh, no, he doesn't have one. Great. I'm glad you ran out in the open with no transformation while the Raiders flying the STM. Only the best players. Alright, fuck it. I'll defend the body just so he doesn't go level 3. Yeah, I wonder, did you know that doesn't have invincibility frames? It's crazy how bad that super is. It's almost like Fat Boo is ass. Alright, he's gotta be good. Oh, wait, they actually revived that dude? Okay, kind of based, I'll be honest. This team is not that bad. Yeah, get fucked. Rockets are sometimes good for something. The problem is, now he can level 2 strat, and like... Again, with a bad team, level 2 strat is super strong in this game. Like, legitimately super strong. Because we're not going to be able to kill him without supplies, probably. Fuck. Alright, now I'm the idiot who goes down. Look, I'll say that wasn't a smart move, but at the same time, I just don't want to lose. I just don't want to lose, and I feel like if he has less time on STM, then we have a better chance of winning, right? What? I don't know what these guys are doing. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to instant rise there. Damn. Probably could have let me limp a little bit longer. I guess I'm just gonna hide here. Well, the good news is, probably by the time I bleed out, we'll either have won or lost. So, well, we won't have literally lost, but figured to if we would have lost. Oh shit. That's useless. Final dragon change. Will it help? Will it actually achieve something? Maybe. I want to go on STM, but you gotta lure him away or something. Fuck. Final dragon change didn't do shit! Damn it. And no one else has transformations. I have no shield. Yeah, it's over. It was close, but no. Punching him and getting downed would not be enough time. I might as well just run away. If someone else transforms, I'll jump in there, but no one has one, so I think we're just fucked. Yep. How do we have a levels? Oh wait, no, the level 0 was the final dragon change guy. Yeah, final dragon change is ass. Why did anyone fucking... Of course. Of course.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Or the chosen worst games other than Usual Suspects. You'll be able to watch the video tomorrow and find out. Game sense, thanks to the $2 on Dark Future. Dark Future is the largest map in the game, man. I'm just telling you, I was destined to lose that game. I was. That Broly game, I mean, my anger made it worse, for sure. Like, I played poorly because of my rage, but everything was against me in that game. Like, everything. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong in that Broly game. So, I should ask you guys what raider you want me to play. It's already 12:36.
Greetings.
Well, because yeah, I started at 11:30, that's why. Caldor Drygo, thanks to the $10. The Emperor protects. Yep. Shadow 1910, thanks to the $2. YouTube sucks for censoring your vid. Yep. I hope it's fine. You know, I hope it's fine now. I did what I could within reason. I feel like there was no way I was actually going to change the contents of the video because, again, it defeats the point of talking about Bloodborne. Dustborn, not Bloodborne. Dustborn. Uh, Kane's Games, thanks to the $5. I want to build a base game, but instead of a base, it's a big camp. And instead of camping, we build ovens. Then we use these big ovens to burn fat. Fat cookies that, you know, we can all enjoy. A nice bakery. It is always the most sells, but maybe I should try Broly again. I think I really just had very bad luck that last Broly game. It's funny because, like, off stream, I played another Broly game literally the next day or the day after, and I dominated it, you know? Because it was a normal game. It was a normal game. By the way, the voice actor for Cell passed away this week. Oh, shit. How old was he? Started too late, Synth. Now you'll stay up until 6. Well, I got a bare minimum. Probably play until the caffeine starts wearing down. The problem is like, when caffeine is amplified by anxiety, it just keeps it going. The stress levels just, it make you tweak out a little bit, you know? And it's like, there's no point in ending the stream until I start to chill out. Should you not have the soul passive? I had a dream? Oh, he was 74. Okay, yeah, at least he was old then. I mean, I've used the soul passive before, but it really... The problem is it's one of those, like, kind of... like, wish... It's like a Disneyland, as some people say. You're hyping up these, like, scenarios that don't really come up very often. Because you have to physically pick up the souls, is the problem. Now, the good news is nobody runs this passive anymore, so you don't have to worry about, like, fighting over souls, because that's a problem, too. Only one player can pick them up. But, yeah, I don't know. The fact that you have to actually go to where your teammate died really kind of hurts this. You know, if you could just got him, it'd be good. And there is a passive already kind of like that, but it's, like, really shit. It's really shit. I can't remember what it's... I think it was the Super Saiyan 2 Trunks one. Where it gives you more health based on how many people are dead. But it reduces your health if everyone's alive. So, I think, like, 3 people have to be dead before it breaks even! So, that's gotta be one of the worst passives in the game. At least you're all going to pay doesn't, it doesn't hurt you. Other than just taking up a passive slot, you know? Mick Sterlison, thanks to the $2. YouTube loves to keep a black brother down, never kneel. And then a fist. Yep. Yep. Do some coke and pull a 24-hour stream. I have no desire to do that, especially since the video's still coming out. I should check how that upload's going. It's still got 45 minutes on the upload. Thankfully, YouTube lets you reuse details from other videos. So I didn't have to, like, type out the chapters or the description or the title or any of that stuff. Here, let me put... I'm going to look at the new thumbnail. I could show you guys the new one on stream if you're curious. Let's see. God, yeah, that Harley Quinn, that's a really repulsive one. My uglier thumbnails usually do better, because people are horrified and they have to look, you know, like a train wreck, right? Here, I'll show you. There you go. Here's the new one. I just think that Harley face is just... Yeah, that's horrifying. It's horrible. So, hopefully that'll make up for having to re-upload it, you know. A level 1 Broly. Okay, so I guess he just bought Broly because he's A2, so this isn't his... This is, he's been at least playing ranked a little bit. He must have just got Broly. Just bought him. Give us a rant on how much editing sucks. IMO, you might have gotten demotivated to make another vid if some AAA game had come out this month. I do hate editing. That just... Obviously the solution is hire an editor, but... I've already explained a few times, like... I just... Like, the problem is... I'd have to change the way I do things, partially... to have an editor, which you know, sometimes it just sounds like excuses, but the way that I do things is probably wrong. You know what I mean? It's like one of those, there's no guide on how to be a fucking YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of like, it's not the same as coding, but it's a similar philosophy where, you know, if you read someone else's code and you're like, what the fuck are they doing? This is retarded. This is not efficient. This is a mess or whatever, right? I feel like I'm that way with, like, the way I record and organize things, where it's clear that what I'm doing is not very efficient. The file sizes are too large. The, you know, the way I edit is not, like, it doesn't save enough time. I try to organize things the best I can. Like, I'll title my files based on what highlights I think are in that hour of footage. But, you know, a title can only be so long. And sometimes you just don't even know what you're looking for, right? And the thing is, the other thing I'm worried about is that a lot of times, everything I do is sort of based around the amount of time I have. If you add an editor into the equation, things are undoubtedly going to take longer, because I don't just like binge play through a game. If a game is 30 hours, you know, if I really cared, I could knock that out in 4 days, right? But realistically, it's going to take me a week, because I never enjoy the game enough to be able to force myself to play that long. So, given that it'll take a long time, you know, 30 hours is maybe too big of an example. We'll just say like a 20-hour game. So for a 20-hour game, I record almost all of the time I'm playing. So we have 20 hours of footage to work with. So 20 files, most likely. That, you know, I'll have to organize and name. And then every time I think of something, like I name something specific that happened in the game, I have to find a clip of that from 20 hours of footage and put it in the video. If I get someone else to edit my videos, there's no way in hell they're going to be able to do that in a timely manner, because they didn't play. How would they know when any specific thing happened? They would have to look through all of the footage and hope to find a clip of that specific event happening. Now, of course, every time this discussion comes up, there's the point of, why don't you just use replays? Okay, well, replays have its own major downside. That being that you would have hundreds. Because would you rather have 20-hour-long files, or would you rather have hundreds of 2 to 3 minute long files? Okay, I know which one I'd pick. Okay, I know which one I'd pick. Especially, like, if you need to record a whole cutscene, that can't be 2 to 3 minute segments. You got to record that whole thing. You know? I don't know. Like, there's a lot of issues that I'm sure other people have solved that aren't me. You know? I'm sure people have come up with systems to make it efficient to, you know, upload all of your footage to, like, you know, whatever cloud service you're using or something. And then your editor gets the footage, and then they edit the video together in a way that they can, like, churn out the content in a timely manner. The thing is, most of the people who get their videos edited are the type of people who are basically glorified Let's Players. You know what I mean? Like, yes, there are like video essays are a bit different. Video essays also a lot of times get editors. But those are like usually those are the two main types. You have video essays and you have glorified Let's Players. Those are way easier than what I do. For a review, you have to name specific examples when you make points in the video. Otherwise, you know, you could be just claiming bullshit, right? And again, like, I just can't imagine hiring an editor is going to be a very time-efficient process if they didn't play the game, so they don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, you know? Like, there's a lot of problems with getting an editor. I hate editing. That's just never going to change, obviously. But I don't think getting an editor is going to solve my problems. It's going to cause new problems. It might theoretically make me hate, or, you know, hate being a YouTuber less. But at the same time, I don't know, like, do I really need to be more lazy? That's another point, right? Like, I already am the type of guy who, uh-oh. Why he's getting an ass beating. I don't like that. Don't get an ass beating. Fuck. I'm botching. Fuck. Well, we got the STM out, but that was a bad time to get the STM out. But you're gonna body camp with the STM out? Are you retarded?
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Well, I could also have retarded teammates. That's also a possibility. Like, what the fuck was that? I forgot what I was saying. Whatever. Editing sucks. That's it. Was that really worth sacrificing my shield? I'm not sure. What the hell is he doing? Is he getting an ass beating on purpose? Who knows? I don't know. I'll take that free damage, though, I guess. I guess he's just dedicated to destroying STM and maybe thinks he can last longer than we can. But now that we have the level 3 transfer, I don't think that's happening. I just need to make sure I just don't get hit by a straight key blast, basically. Can a homie get a shield?
You're a big help.
Welcome. Thank you.
Don't do it. He looked like he was gonna shoot me. How about you fight the people right in front of you? Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck. Ooh, I'm gonna die here. God damn it. Hate that fucking move. Alright, can I just have a shield, please? I'm begging you. Oh, here we go. Alright, we're in good shape. I think we're pretty much guaranteed to win now. God damn. The sweat is real. Holy shit. Yeah, he was fucked. I knew he was fucked. As soon as he transformed to level 4 when the STM's 3/4 of the way up, yeah, no. Nope. You ain't winning. Nope. If Devin learned how to edit, he would have a hobby to distract his gooner brain from animal bodies. Devin, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about that shit. Maybe you guys can ask on the podcast or something why he doesn't do anything. Maybe he'll answer. T-Rex, thanks for the membership. Don't revive Poir Hater. I didn't even know. Was there a Poir Hater in there? I wasn't paying attention to the names at all. I just kind of blocked them out completely. Yeah, well, of course they'll say the mold. That's true. But I think, you know, he's just, he's at the bottom of the downward spiral, you know? Where, obviously, he doesn't really want to actually do anything. So. I don't know what to say, really. Sweeping Hamster, thanks to the $2. Imagine going to college just to be a NEET anyway. Yep. Yep. I don't really regret not going to college, except just the slim chance that I could have ended up being a more socially well-adjusted individual. But that's more of a pipe dream, you know. I was already fucked up by the end of high school, so I don't think I was gonna come back from that. I don't know if revealing this is the best of ideas, but I happen to be the booth that you went up against. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I'm mostly just upset at my teammates, not about, like, anything specific that happened. Pink Broly. Can I please get a new color? I think I get one at level 40. I wish Broly had good voice lines. His voice lines are so ass. Mike, thanks for the $5. George Droid can hook him up with Fent and complete his downward spiral. Make a chud list of the most chud games. I mean, maybe when some more get made, you know, we need more. Is there a resolution to Devin having your mom get a Goku shirt? Not really. I didn't make any drama out of it. That's what you mean. Shadow Generation's not getting on the best list because it would be the third 3D platformer on the list, another victim of DEI initiatives. Yeah. Yeah. It would have taken Hollow Body's place. Don't forget, Funimation hates Vic and Johnny is a meh Broly. I agree. I agree. For the record, I did not stream snipe the second that I saw you were in the same match. I clicked onto a different tab and turned the live. I mean, yeah, I think I probably would have suspected if it was stream sniping. I mean, it's not. I mean, I'm not gonna say. Probably most of the time I'm wrong when I think it is, but At the same time, you know, I don't think anything weird happened in those games. I think my teammates were just ass. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding. You're a pussy. You're a fucking actual pussy for that shit.
Damn it!
Yeah, eat shit, you fucking bitch. Really? Trying energy field. Energy field and IT. You get what you fucking deserve. Nice. I'll take it. Off to a good start this game. What the hell is going on? Are people, like, throwing them? What is going on? What is going on? Alright. This has got to be, like, the sweatiest super transfer ever if they got a hope of winning at this point. I mean, it's possible. Yeah, I don't think he's very good, guys. Just a hunch. Alright. I think that's probably game over.
Look! Such a tragedy! Your father has been killed!
I mean, I haven't, you know, at least I didn't body camp anybody, so you can't really say, like, I was, like, super sweating or anything. Of course, they planted C. They're gonna be hurting for cubes. Okay, I'm sorry, Scrub. I gotta take you out of this game, buddy. I mean, you know, if you run in front of the Raider, what do you expect? Like sometimes you gotta learn a lesson the hard way, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, you can't just... Did you really think you were gonna, like, run right in front of me and live? You know? I don't know. It's probably risky to run in here, but I'm trying to take all their cubes. I want all their cubes. Oh my... Dude, these guys got fucked by the super transfer, dude. There's no... Come on, man. What are you doing? Don't just stand there. Don't just stand there, dude. I'm begging ya. I'm begging you. Why are you throwing the game? God damn it. Yeah, I bet the other people are already ETM gaming. I'm just gonna start opening crates. There's like literally no point. The thing is, like, if they refuse to plant one more key, then they fuck me. Because Broly gets 2 area destructions at his level 4, so I can I can force them to play as long as they plant another key, but if they don't, then yeah, we're not getting a game. There we go. Holy fuck. He died in like 1 second. All right. Now you have to play the game, bitches! You have no choice! You will play with me, I'll make you play with me.
Damn it.
Damn it. He kind of bamboozled me for a little bit there. Alright, I just gotta kill Gogeta and then it's over. That was the wrong one. Oh well. Oh damn, it just flew right into that.
Wait, what?
Homie, what are you trying? Fake death and the Vanish kick is one of those things where I'm shocked it never got patched, honestly. Because it makes no sense. Kind of petty, but fuck it. That's...
Do or die.
The hell? Holy fuck, this guy lagging like a motherfucker. What was that shit? God damn it. Oh, dude, look at how bad... Alright, that fuck should be banned. You saw how bad he was lagging? I literally hit him with the key blast and then he didn't die until like a second later. What the fuck was that? There we go. Perfect Broly game. Hooray! Even a perfect game can't rank you up, unfortunately. Because this game is just a fucking... It's a torture sesh sometimes with this shit. I'll take it. Alright, it's 1 a.m. I don't think I should keep playing Breakers. It's just because, like, you know, the quality of players, so to speak, well, it goes up in the sense that only sweatier people are playing, but then again, at the same time, like, I think most of the good players are playing in pre-mades, everyone else fucking quit, it seems like, but I don't know. I'm trying to think, what do I actually want to do? Blueprints. I'm not sure I know what that is. If you told me before, I forgot. Oh, it's a puzzle game. Yeah. I think I remember Chad mentioning this before. We're not gonna play Kingdom Come right now. Did I even install it? No, I gotta install it. Oh, right. Hold on. 3 more super chats came in. Kane's Games, thanks for $5. If BLM taught me anything, it's that Fent allows you to beat your wife with 5 times the efficiency, but reduces your oxygen bar by 50%. This is meta for TND. T-Rex, thanks to the $2. F him up, Synthler, F him up. I did. I sort of let my guard down a little because it was so easy. There were, what, 3 good players in that match, but the other 4 were ass, so you can't carry in this game anymore. You just can't. If you have more than 2 bad teammates, then you're gonna lose. Like, and I would say against like Baby, if you have 1 really bad teammate, you might lose. Because Baby can just like steamroll if he gets enough energy fast enough. Erectus Pill, thanks to the $2. Smash JT is a fraud. Last game he beat was in 2014. Is that true? What's the evidence? Am I tripping, or did you with your video when down? Well, I know what you're trying to say. Read the community posts. But yes, the video, I took the video down and we'll be re-uploading it tomorrow. Don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, you could also just not watch the rest of the stream. What parts of the video am I censoring? Just several words and phrases from the Dustborn part. Like, I only removed 1 clip, which was me splicing a few words together from the Dustborn song. But the rest, I just censored a few key phrases that I already went over earlier. Anytime you said an objective fact, yeah. Yeah, the whole video is censored. It flag you for saying porn? Well, I don't know how much YouTube you watch, but yes. But honestly, I don't think that's what got me. I think saying great replacement theory got me. But to be sure, I basically just censored anything that was a conspiracy theory, like LGBTQ coming for your kids. I had to censor half that sentence. I censored whatever, I forgot. There's like 4 things. I censored like 4 things. Greatest Freedom, thanks for $5. Nothing wrong with censoring if you add in funny sound effects. I disagree. If the message is muddied, then it's not good. And I think 1 or 2 things you might not be able to tell anymore. Hugh Lyon, thanks to the $5. Okay, here's another hypothetical. Let's suppose a close family member was into computational biophysics and gain-of-function research. Who'd hide it? Who'd hide it? What do you mean? Yeah, I think you need to clarify on the last part. Who in your family would? Yeah, but are you saying like my family? Nobody? Nobody in my family hides anything. We're loud Italians. We say our opinions. Whenever we fucking say whatever comes to our head most of the time. Yeah, I mean, I'm so many. Yeah, it's just doing like edgy Fed like questions, but I don't know. Like, I feel like if you're trying to be edgy, it's not really coming across very well. I'll say that. I'm just asking a question. Okay, why are you asking the question? You can get away with great replacement theory statements with sarcasm and saying it is totally... No, that's not how AI works, Sarah. That's not how AI works. It was not manually shadow banned. It was shadow banned by AI because it happened as the video came out. It was definitely YouTube's bot that detects words and phrases that shadow ban the video. Because the views didn't drop off a cliff. They started low because it was already pre-shadow banned. I love, why are people, you know what, there's this thing called the community post tab. You should, if you have questions about some crazy thing that might have happened to the channel, you could click on that, you know. YouTube admin might have checked before it was up. I think you're vastly overestimating my importance. But yes, I have had videos manually reviewed after release before. But I don't think that's likely. Thought he got shadow banned when you said you wanted to take the Dustborn employees to the back of the barn and finish them off. That would be funny, but I didn't say that. We're all DBZ fans here, we can't read. Fair enough. The great replacement not being real, they sure don't like us proving them right by making it not happen. Well, yeah, I mean, why are you not a depressed nihilist? Isn't having kids horrible? Except when minorities have them, that's awesome then. Your Mexican neighbors should have 20 kids. But having kids is horrible, though. It's horrible. You're torturing them by bringing them into this terrible world. But minorities have 20 kids each. I think that's good. I won't judge that. Because I love Reddit, and I love echo chambers, and I love I'm not gonna get into this. If I had more energy, I don't have that type of energy, guys. Not today. This is just a massive headache. Now that the anxiousness is calming down, it's evolving into a headache. Turn on lights? No. No. No, I will not. I will not. No, let's check the Steam front page. I say let's, but you can't see this. No way. The top one is a porn game. Imagine my shock. Do you want to take a guess what this is called? Actually, you can probably guess because I'm sure you can see it too. I swear, these porn scams, I mean, they're not always scams, but if they're Russian games, they are scams. Or any Eastern European porn game. They're all made in Ren'Py with DAZ 3D models, and they're all shit. But this is a Japanese one. So it might be okay, I don't know. But it seems like they spend, I don't know how much money it takes to get on the trending page for Steam, but it must be worth the money, I guess. No, it's not top seller. If you go to top sellers, the top sellers are the Steam Deck, Path of Exile 2, NBA 2K25, Warframe, Helldivers 2, Civ 7, War Thunder, Monster Hunter Wilds, Arma Reforger, and Black Ops 6. But on trending, yeah, there's always like at least 2 porn games on trending. Yeah, New Age Drifter, you got it, see? There you go. See, I didn't say the name because I wanted to see if you guys also saw it, which I already know. It doesn't work like... Never mind, I don't want to get into this. I was going to rant about shit that's like, who cares? Well, I care, but it's not worth ranting about. We'll put it at that. Cursed Digicam. It's a psychological horror. Okay, so it's like Fatal Frame, I guess. I'm just looking at it. It's only $8. How bad could it be? Maybe we'll play that instead of me torturing people with Yu-Gi-Oh! Rajman Dahl thanks the 100 rupees. They called Synth racist, sexist, homophobic, and transphobic, but they never called him a liar. You should not stream late nights anymore, though. Yeah, well, my life is all late nights these days. I've completely fucked my circadian rhythm. Oh, you know what? I've heard of Chilizar before. I think the only problem with these are that they're super short, I think. But then again, that might make for a good stream if it's just a short horror game. It's already 120 though. I don't know. I don't want to only have a 2-hour stream, but I feel like I got my rage out. Let me check. How's the video upload doing? 5 minutes left. That's good. Look up low oxygen. That's a game, I'm assuming. Explore an abandoned facility on the planet you've crash landed, solving puzzles, a strange planet. Why do you guys keep showing me puzzle games? You guys know how I feel about puzzles. Unless you want me to have a DSP moment. Which it seems pretty likely given that it's 1:20 a.m. I played Warhammer Chaos Gate, and if so, was the game any fun? Is that the XCOM one? Demon Hunters. I did play some of that, and I just remember thinking that the Space Marines were just not powerful enough. The fact that like a Chaos Cultist could actually do some real damage to you was kind of annoying. Mick Sturluson, thanks to the $5. I know hiring an editor isn't likely, but maybe someone who makes motion graphics, like a top 1 to 5 animation before each game or something for other vids. If I really cared. But I feel like my whole my whole channel is pretty much just low effort content is kind of the point. Try OTXO, really good Hotline Miami type game, not nearly as brutal though. I mean, I wasn't like the biggest fan of Hotline Miami, so I'm not sure I would. Want to play a horror game? I'd recommend Bad Parenting. It's under an hour, but it's a good story. I think I've heard of this already. Let me see. I feel like I already know what this is about. Yeah. I've seen this game. Yeah, because sometimes when I'm listening to shit in the background, I'll just listen to like Alpha Beta Gamer or Manly Badass Hero or something, because horror games have a lot of downtime where it's just background noise, and then when something interesting happens, then you can start paying attention to the other monitor, which is probably not that good for work ethic, but I don't know. It hits a good balance of most of it not being distracting, and then sometimes it's pretty interesting. Swooping Hamster, thanks to the $2. Squirrel with a Gun is a 3D platformer. Weren't people trying to shill me that before? I don't know if we're really gonna play we're not really gonna play a new game, I don't think. I might just ramble till I end the stream. This looks more like a third-person shooter than a platformer to me. Just because there's like jumping in it doesn't mean it's a platformer. Vengeful James, thanks to the €5. Check out, is that supposed to be Pioneer? It looks cool as fuck. It's basically the Division, but first person in a Stalker Metro-like setting, would lower PvP time to kill. Well, you know me, I don't really play competitive shooters very much, but oh, it really is Pioneer. Looks kind of interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll try it when it comes out. Hmm. Time to play Bloodborne since you mentioned it as the best PS4 exclusive in the new vid. I could stream Bloodborne, I don't know. It feels like the type of game though that I stream when I simultaneously have nothing, like no new games to play, and also don't feel like doing another filler breakers stream. You know? What about Severed Steel? Didn't I already play that? Did I accidentally play 2 of that dev's games and not even realize it? Wow, that's weird. Yeah, I actually made a review that nobody watched of this game. That's funny. Yeah, I like this game and I liked Echo Point Nova. Didn't even realize it was the same developer. Huh. I definitely think Echo Point is better, but Severed Steel was decent as well. Did I ever look into Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader? No, I was thinking about it. I might. I've seen, you know, it's one of those things though, every time people talk about Owlcat stuff, they do post like the cringe woke shit, which I don't like. And then there's always people who are like, no, it's fine. It's not that bad. It's like, yeah, sometimes that's true. That, you know, it's really just a few bad shit and then the rest is good, but Sebastian Howard, thanks for $5. How'd you know the video was shadow banned? Was it because of Zion comment? They don't tell you why a video gets shadow banned, but how I knew how is because it had by far the lowest views of any video I've released in 3 to 4 months. So, yeah, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't add up. And it was, I did the poll. And as I've explained before, the people who engage with community posts are people who already are fans of the channel. They're not casual viewers. And over 30% of people voted that they weren't recommended the video. That is a lot for people who, again, this is a representative of people who are fans, not like the casual viewers. And the casual viewers is what I was really worried about. I think the majority didn't get recommended. I mean, the fact they only got 20,000 views in over 4 hours, that's really bad. That's really bad for one of my videos. So yeah. And no, they don't tell you when it would defeat the point of shadow banning if they told you were shadow banned. That's the shadow part of shadow ban, right? Otherwise, it's just a normal suppression of some kind. I guess there's no term for that. But usually, like, demonetization or age restriction is what, like, banning without the shadow is, right? On YouTube. It's the same thing. Yeah, age restriction, yeah, would be the 1-to-1. So I've turned to a toucan? Yes. Explain that in a way that makes sense, retard. Please. Caring about people watching your video makes you Jewish, according to drooling retards who should only speak when spoken to, I would say. Here's Taylor, thanks to the 2 Australian. Is your Odyssey channel Synthetic Man re-uploads? No. So someone was already re-uploading my stuff, and you guys didn't know? That's interesting. No, it's still not even synced. I started syncing this like almost 5 hours ago, I think. No, it probably hasn't been that long. Well, yeah, probably about 4 hours, I think. It still hasn't synced. So, I mean, I'm assuming it'll still do it, even if I, leave the page, but I'm worried. I'm just trolling, LMAO. You never can tell with synth cells. All right, well, I say synth cells. It's really just chat. It's not specifically fans. You have to realize, like, there is no sarcasm on the internet unless you have a strong grasp of the English language and are using it. Yes, if you use exaggerated words, it's obvious that you're being sarcastic. But that was just a blanket statement. Pepe Patan, thanks to the €2. Hi, it's been a while. What's up? How's it going? You popped in for a fake stream, though. Really, this is not a real stream. Dad Skater Boy, thanks to fucking the memory leak issue. One of these days, I will figure it out. Thanks to the 10,000 COP. Are there any other games that you wish you included my best game list? I think I covered everything I cared about. I mean, again, the whole point is just to name the games that I liked, not to try and give as many games credit as possible. So. Colombian fun bucks. I can't remember all these currencies, but I'll try to remember that as Colombian pesos. What do I do? What do I do? When I'm really tired, rambling feels like, time flies. But I guess I'm not the level of tired where I'm just mindlessly rambling for an hour. No, dude, the addiction where I'm like, should I really quit Breakers? And it's like, yes, because of Coastal Region Lock. There's nobody fucking playing at 1:30. But there's just the voice in the back of your head. Pepe Patan, thanks to the €2. What's your opinion on the LA fires? Such tragedy. I don't know. Gross incompetence or conspiracy, could go either direction, I suppose. I think it's probably some of both. Legitimately some of both. But you could say planned incompetence is a thing, That's why I don't like Hanlon's Razor, and I know there's somebody defending it in the last live stream archive. But I don't like Hanlon's Razor because that just leads you to trusting bad people, Someone, and I would say stupidity can be malicious, and you can be both. You can be malicious and stupid. Even though intent is important, if you're a pragmatic individual, results are more important than intent, If an evil person or a retarded person is fucking something up, either way, they're fucking up, Yeah, you'll be more harsh on the evil guy. But the stupid guy should not have been in a position to fuck something up in the first place, right? And DEI is using malice to push stupidity, right? But I guess you should obviously hit a problem at its source instead of, the sort of like trickle down cause and effect. Maddie J, thanks for $5. You gonna play Early Days next month? Yeah. Reshif of Destruction was pretty good. Yeah, I heard that one's pretty hard, right? I mean, hard's good because, when you know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, then the games become a lot easier, but Obviously, most of the games in the early days collection are not real Yu-Gi-Oh, so it obviously doesn't completely apply. I'm racking my brain. Maybe I'll just play Spyro 2 a little bit, and then we'll end the stream. I can't just ramble on for another hour. We'll just play Spyro, and I'll try to look over the chat. Thoughts on Trump not ruling out the use of military force for Greenland, Panama, and Canada? I don't know. Ask a politician. No, Bloodborne. What? Just because people mentioned Bloodborne doesn't mean I was gonna like, hop on and jump on it immediately. Like I said, I think if I play Bloodborne, that means I've run out of ideas for streams. Which, yeah, okay, you could say Breakers is evidence of that, but me playing Breakers is literally just like me wanting to shoot the shit and play something that doesn't require that much focus. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm playing Bloodborne, I'm playing Bloodborne, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be like, oh, I talk with chat. Oh, I still have that game capture from the, Alright, it should capture right. That's from the podcast, is what that was. Or no, it's not from the podcast. Well, yeah, it is from the podcast, but I don't even want to explain that. Maybe I have explained that already. It's funny. It's funny what that is. What that is laziness and a little bit of ingenuity. That's why that was a tiny little square. I don't want to give my trade secret, but you might be able to guess, actually. There's a good chance you can guess. But I might have already explained it, so I don't know. Maybe you already know. Ever made music with software before? No, I wanted to. But, like the laziness, the doomerness, the mold, all these things kind of kick in, and then you just don't. It's one of those things. I am not the type of person, again, they call it hyperfixation, I guess, with ADHD. But, I can only go all or nothing with stuff. I can't, like, dip my toes into, Fruity Loops and just, like, slowly, like, do it, like, an hour a day. No. If I want to do something, it literally becomes, like, a piece of my life, And that's obviously not a healthy way of doing things, but that's who I am. I've always been that way. I just obsess over shit, and then I get tired of it. That's like the entire cycle of my existence, which makes it very difficult to, acquire skills. Because, well, you get tired of something before you get any good at it, right? Monomania? Do I need to fucking look up what that is so that I'm insecure about something else? That's what happened when I first looked up schizoid personality disorder. I'm like, ah shit, that's literally me. Like schizoid personality disorder is just like one-to-one my entire existence. Actually, that's not true, by the way. I'm kind of exaggerating. What I really have is avoidant personality disorder that kind of dips into schizoid personality disorder. But the point is, I'm one of those cases where it could definitely get worse. Like, if I was, you know, instead of, like, you know, living with my mom and brother, if I was living in my own apartment, I would not be shocked if I developed full-blown schizoid. Dude, what the... Dude, Chrome is, like, eating asshole. Dirty fucking asshole today. I don't know why. It's, like, worse than usual. Anyway, yeah, I definitely have avoidant, for sure. 1000%, but I would not be shocked if, you know... If I basically just isolated myself from humans for long enough, it would be full-blown schizoid, for sure. How many kills do you have to get for that? It's not active yet. Firefox is the memory leak too. It's on YouTube's end. Why haven't they fucking fixed this shit? Like, it broke like a few months ago, and then they just didn't fix it. Like, the incompetence is unreal, man, at tech companies these days. But some are just, they're unironically too big to fail. The only thing that could make them fail would be a government, you know? Neuralic Nick, thanks to the $2. We will get you an Aryan Queen, my lord synth. I'd really appreciate that, yeah. God, really? Fucking camera. I don't think Ubisoft's too big to fail. Oh, yeah, definitely not. But Ubisoft doesn't apply an essential service, and they have plenty of competition. So that's not a good example, you know? Like, yeah, Ubisoft failing is incredibly likely. I mean, they could get bailed out, obviously, but regardless, you know, if they get purchased by Tencent or whatever the hell ends up happening, they absolutely are going to fail, whatever your definition of that is, for sure. But the thing is, like, something like Google isn't going to fail without government involvement. But ironically, government involvement is why they're in the position they are right now, you know? So it's probably not going to happen. I mean, Google is, like, probably one of the most useful tools for monitoring the human race ever. So, like, I can't see that, Oh, you just jump on it, I think, yeah. I was thinking of a different level where you use... Yeah, I was thinking of the... Cowlicks. That's what they're called. Cowlicks. Life Failout 000. Thanks $2. Spyro 3 is best Spyro because most content heavy. Yeah, but shit content. I don't know how you could even say that. Do you like playing as the shitty other characters that are just inferior to Spyro? Do you like the mini games that are objectively worse than just exploring levels and picking up stuff? Like, I feel like that's got to come from a place of nostalgia. Like, quality is better than quantity in every situation. And, Spyro 3 is just low-quality content.
Impressive. Most
But the Penguin has an army helmet and shoots bombs. Well, yeah, Sergeant Bird's the only good one. Like, all the other ones are ass. Sheila's ass. The Yeti's ass. What's his name? Agent 9. Whatever, he's ass. Bentley is the Yeti, yeah. Okay. They're ass. Sergeant Bird's okay, but he's too slow. If he was faster, then I'd be like, alright, awesome.
Thank you.
With your tendency of focusing on something and then dropping it eventually for lack of interest, what is something that you've ditched that you wish you kept up? It's actually a good question. You know, I honestly don't think there's anything I've dropped that I wish I kept up, because a lot of the stuff that would be the most important or useful is stuff I legitimately never tried because I knew that it would take too much time and effort, you know? Which, you know, that's in and of itself is bad, you know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, whoops. Did that on accident. It's like, fuck. Fucking asswipe. Why would it default to no? I could just change that in the options, but whatever. Like, I don't think there was anything... I mean, you could say drawing, but I was so young. I never got any good at drawing before I stopped drawing. It's weird, you know... I don't know, I don't want to... This is going to turn to Doomer Hour, but I just kind of think of, like... I feel like my parents knew that I was ashamed of my poor skill, and they just never really, like, encouraged me to do better, you know? My parents are very bad at encouraging me. Very bad. Especially my mother. But, you know, part of that... I've talked about this before. My dad worked nights for pretty much my entire childhood. So, that really kind of fucked up the parental dynamic. Where, like, my dad's asleep for most of the time it's relevant. And my mom is not what a mom should be. To put it nicely, that's the nicest way I can put it. So, yeah. Didn't work out well. I just find it incredibly ironic that my obsession with the internet paid off. I mean, it's the type of thing, though, where it's a double-edged sword. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people who would love to be in my position. It's like, I don't know, man. A lot of times it's not much different than being a NEET. You just make a lot more money. That's it.
I guess now you think you're pretty good. Well,
Trying to remember, did Toys for Bob make her a Coomer character?
alright,
Because it
Spyro,
seems like
meet
something
the
they would
course
do.
champion. In order to win the race, you must fly through.
Hmm. I was always annoyed by this shit, because, like... Oh my... That's a good example. Because, like... God damn it. The camera's not the best, as it isn't with most early 3D games, but also... Hunter really doesn't telegraph what direction he's gonna go in. So if you don't already know what's gonna happen, you could just fucking lose like that. I don't know, like, I'm definitely the type of guy who's more of a platformer purist. That's why I read shit like, oh, Spyro 3 is the best, and I'm like, do you not like playing the game? You know? Like, I would far prefer that the gameplay loop be refined as much as possible than there be a bunch of shitty distractions, you know? Like, yeah, if your minigame's really good, like, you know, people love, like, when they have card games within RPGs, right? Whether it's, like, Triple Triad or Gwent or whatever. But, if it's, like, a half-assed minigame that the devs put in because, like, they didn't have a good idea for a level, it just makes the game worse. And, you know, shit like this, like, this doesn't add anything to the game for me. Hooray. You don't like the pointless minigames. Nope. I do not. Minute World, thanks, $5. What is your thoughts on the Reignited trilogy? I wish they kept the Muppet art style for the enemies, not gay furry shiz. Yeah. Yeah, Reignited, you'd think I would dislike it more than I do, but I don't. There's certain things I really don't like about it, but I'd say I'm actually okay with a lot more of it than I dislike, shockingly. It's one of those things where, yeah, I don't like a lot of the furry redesigns, but at the end of the day, it still plays mostly like Spyro, and it keeps the art style fine for, I'll say, about 70% of it, but that might be a bit generous. That's, like, well, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. A lot of it got butchered, but a lot of it is fine. I've played way worse remakes, so I'm kind of like comparing it to the shittier ones. And it's not that bad in the grand scheme of things. Not as good as, like, Insane Trilogy, but Reignited it's okay in the grand scheme of things.
Yes, the sparkling beauty of those gems seems to have jogged my memory.
If, you know, if I made this game, Moneybags would be a toucan. That's all I'm saying. In the third game, he has actually kind of funny dialogue because they really ham up that shit. I was gonna pick up Insane Trilogy and Reignited. Is Insane Trilogy... Insane Trilogy is the better one out of the two, but it fucked up certain things too. It made the platforming harder due to incompetence, basically.
The funny looking guys with...
Without explaining in detail, basically you can slip off the edge of platforms, and Crash 1 has some tight jumps, and sliding off of the edge will infuriate you the first time it happens, you know? The art style, though, is much more faithfully represented than Spyro. I'd say, like, Reignited probably was, like, 90% correct. Whereas, like I said, Spyro is probably, like, 60 to 70. Today being stressful and tiring, how good does it feel to play your comfort game? I am feeling better. I am feeling better now. This is just, it's one of those times where, you know, I'm just the type of guy who just gets incredibly comfortable, too comfortable, right? There's like a Henry Cavill quote about loneliness. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it's almost frightening, like, how good it feels to just, like, be left to your own devices and just ignore the world. Like, that's part of why I stopped talking about YouTubers and videos, because it's just like, I don't really care about the minuscule boost in views, because like long term it's kind of meaningless. I mean, sometimes it helps people find your channel. Like there was a comment I read today where it's like the only reason someone found my channel is because of the Spider-Man 2 video, and I'm sure there were thousands like that, you know, because that video got over 1 million views. So even if hundreds of thousands hated it, which is an exaggeration because the dislikes aren't that bad, but you know what I mean. Like, there's bound to be a few thousand people who did like it, you know, like, oh my god, based channel, you know what I mean.
Must be tougher than you look to get here.
Zachary
What was
Browder,
saying,
thanks
you
for
won't
10
be able
bucks.
to
You're the
get
man.
back
God
up
bless you,
the
buddy.
bed.
Thanks.
I suppose I could let
Appreciate it. Loneliness is scary because it's addicting. Yep. I think that applies to a lot of stuff. It's like, I think that's like a lot of problems with modern society in general. And again, I'm a big part of it, where you just get too comfortable. Way too comfortable. And you don't want to leave the comfort, even if, you know, it would help you to, objectively. It's not, I don't know. You gotta kind of weigh the consequences. But, yeah. Sammy's barking downstairs. Hold on. Well, we actually got snow. That's kind of cool. I mean, we were supposed to, but I kind of forgot when it was happening. What's the ideal balance between wanting your comfortable time alone and having to keep up social appearances and be in uncomfortable / unfamiliar situations that could lead to growth? You're asking the wrong guy that question. You should probably ask someone who is a socially functional introvert, whatever term you would want to call that.
Our world is wet again.
I did it. Favorite Spyro OSC? Like, my single favorite track is way too hard to pick. Like, the first game soundtrack is like my entire childhood, like, summed up, basically. There's a reason why I've used them in so many videos. But, I really don't think I could pick a favorite. I couldn't. It's too hard. I'd say, like, if I had to name a few favorites, Lofty Castle, Wizard Peak, what are, like, the absolute best ones? I don't know. Well, whatever. The point is, like, I feel like from the second world onward, almost every track is a banger in the first game, where it's just like, it's impossible to pick.
The water workers have kidnapped 6 of my children.
Oh my god, they kidnapped the children and put them in these towers.
If you can make it to the top of it.
Simply going and seeing people can do wonders on your psyche. Not if you don't like people. I mean... yeah, I mean, if you're the type of lonely that... Like, if you're Thomas, like, if you're a Thomas type of loner, then yes. If you're a me or my brother type of loneliness, no. No. But yeah, like, for Thomas, yeah, probably.
I've been trying to tame my new pet manta ray.
Gotta find the correct people. I mean, of course that's true, but how do you find the correct people if you don't want to talk to people in the first place?
Well done.
It's kind of me and my brother. My brother tends to be always at some sort of social event or gathering of friends. Yeah, I could never do that shit. It literally gets exhausting. Actually exhausting. I'm glad that my brain stopped considering streaming as social interaction, because that's why I could never stream more than 3 hours for like the first 6 months that I did it. Because like, my brain is like, oh, I'm like talking to people. Well, eventually I just kind of started dissociating, I think. And that's where the words on a screen thing comes from. Where it's like, I legitimately just view it as text.
You've got real talent.
My meetup would be the most fed attended event since January 6th. Is there a way to put... No, you can't put links. Why do you want to put links? Know that it's not intentional, but I hate it when you miss a message that I really want you to see because I want you to read it, but I also don't want to annoy you by spamming it. Yeah, I could see how that'd be annoying for some of the games I play, but I don't know. I'm not gonna encourage people to super chat just to make sure I read your message, but at the same time, you know, like, I guess you just gotta try and predict when I'm gonna look at chat, you know? That's gotta be like a talent in and of itself, I guess. Endin Tai, thanks to the 6th Canadian. Have you ever tried the game Northern Journey? It's an actual great Morrowind/Skyrim spiritual successor, unlike that other game made by one dev too. No. No, I've never even heard of it. Northern Journey. I'll probably have to look that up. Mega Rock and Rolla, thanks to the 10 bucks. I know you kind of get down on yourself for being lazy, but your upload and stream schedule is genuinely more consistent than a lot of channels I watch. By the way, can't wait to watch the new Synthserd cut. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. trust me, I'm subbed to multiple channels that have a worse schedule than I do, but yeah, obviously, like, I just put out less content than I used to, and the content quality is not good enough to justify the lack of content, is really the problem. Is there more sharks? Yeah. Okay, that should be all the sharks. What was in the video that got nuked? Multiple conspiracy theory references by name. I should have known better than to say certain phrases because bots have no way to discern context. You know, they can guess, but it's not that good. Plus, they err on the side of caution. So, you know, they're more likely to censor than not. Where is this? Oh, it's up here. There we go. Oh my god. How did I miss one up there? I swear I already did this. I'm so glad that this game has the fucking sparks mechanic. And that's another thing that annoys me about the third game, that it's locked behind the shitty sparks levels. Still do not have them all. There we go. Alright, now I just need the orb from going up to the last tower. Have I played Oddworld? No. No, I own the first one. That was back when I bought physical copies. I actually bought one. And I just didn't play it. My backlog is fucking huge.
You did it!
Even if you want as much alone time as possible and this little social stuff as possible, haven't you acknowledged the worry of schizoid personality disorder for too much alone time? If you knew the amount of health issues, mental or physical, that I had to worry about that I ignore until it's too late, I mean, you'd probably have fucking, I mean, you know, you probably wouldn't let it get to that point. We'll put it that. I doubt most people would. Funny. Yeah, the mold is definitely a big one. It's not the only one, but it's a big one.
Well done, Spyro. Now, okay, Spyro, jump through that hole in the floor to get down to...
Thanks for not selling out. Yeah, I mean, The window of selling out was over 2 years ago now, so
You see, last week
it's not really even a thought
the
that
professor was working on
comes to
some
my
super
mind.
portal technology.
There. That's the last orb in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah, how about 22475? That's my birthday.
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
Wowie zowie. Hunter fucked everyone over.
You useless buffoons! Why can't either of you? Where are we?
How much would someone have to offer you to shut down the channel? At least $1 million, I'd say.
No dragons. Wonderful. Crush, go back and pack my bags. We're moving in. Say hello to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
Oh my, oh my! I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
Hope that was a joke. Why not? Why would it be a joke?
Go through the portal, you idiot!
To all your friends to take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalar, quickly!
Jonathan Bowden Repository, thanks to the 5 Canadian. It won't let me type what I want. I don't know why. I want to post a link to it. You can't post links. I didn't I say that to somebody else just like 5 minutes ago?
You despicable
I don't know.
I'll kill
Yeah, I don't think has YouTube streams ever let you post links? Maybe they did. I don't know.
Why didn't you
But they
chase them?
changed it at some point.
Yeah,
I think it's only authorized users can post links, and I just never bothered to write
Professor,
authorized users because I just don't want people to
Yes, I
spam
think
links
so.
regardless.
We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
good idea. We better go right now.
Erlich Nick, thanks to the $2. That deer chick could get it. I'm curious to see if you'd still say that after seeing the reignited version. Is that it's definitely something was lost in translation there. What an exciting boss fight. Oh, right. Actually, I think I'm just supposed to flame him, right? I'm used to you needing some kind of gimmick. This one, yeah, you just fire him, yeah. I forgot. Because he honestly doesn't look like a guy who you can hurt by just breathing fire on him. But it's obviously been a while since I've played this. Wowie, 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 zowie. Can't wait to do that 2 more times. Oh my god, guys, did we do it? Did we beat him? Did we beat the boss in the baby game? Did we beat the boss in the baby game? We did it. Look, he died. I got him. Crushed if he... Why did they even show that?
Now,
I guess it's like a loading screen for this cutscene.
But Gulp will be more than a match for you.
Bring it on, Shorty.
Gulp, come here now. Destroy him and make sure it's painful. What? The roof? Gulp, get me out of here! So long, dragon.
What a wuss.
Even though he is a manlet, I mean, he's like the same size as Spyro, so what does that say about Spyro? I mean, I guess Spyro's supposed to be like a kid dragon, but I don't know.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that. Boo. Ah! Why you?
You know, it's interesting, even though it's like, you know, a bear, so not really any resemblance from like a physiognomy perspective. I still wonder if it'd be controversial to abuse a banker character in a modern game somehow. Well, then again, people get offended over everything, so I suppose that goes without saying. But would it actually be a controversy? I guess is the real question. I'm just gonna go get the ladder climbing first thing.
Well, I bet a rich dragon like you wouldn't mind cashing in a few gems to learn how to climb. I'd be willing to teach you for, say, I don't know, a small fee.
A small fee. Alright, there we go. Arshad saying thanks to membership. Synth Scream, keep up the grind. I'm not gonna scream at past 2 a.m. But yeah, keep up the grind. Keep grinding. Get on that Sigma grind set. I do, you know, sometimes I consider... The thing is, it would take too fucking long. I know this is part where you say I'm lazy again. It'd take too long to list all the fucking tracks I use in the video in the description, but I did notice there were some questions this time. The Sigma male music was from Yellow Taxi Goes Room. The one that's the second song that plays in the intro. It's Jim Gears is the track name. Jim Gears. I doubt the person who asked is even here, but I guess in case he is.
Spyro.
Did I re-upload my Goaty video? Yeah, it'll go live tomorrow. I guess I could do that on stream. I mean, it should be done. Is it done processing? Yeah, but I have to turn monetization on, so it's not really done processing. That always makes me laugh. It always makes me laugh that, like, it'll say copyright. There's no copyright, but then you turn on monetization, then it checks again. It shows you what YouTube actually cares about. Alright. I'll probably set it to go live the same time that it went live today. Yep, 3 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, the new Harley face is too good. See, that's part of how I know too if it'll be Shadow Van or it's like that Harley's fucking hideous. Like that's like a you will click on this video, you know, and if people don't click, then I'll know. I'll know it was Shadow Van. Okay. All right, it's good to go. It'll be up tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Just like it was today. Greatest Freedom, thanks to the $2. Did you ever play Jet Force Gemini back then? I think I played it a tiny bit, but like I said, I didn't have an N64 growing up, so a lot of those games I didn't play till later. Jonathan Bowden repository, thanks to the 5 Canadian. Okay, just look up speeches that Jonathan Bowden gave or edits people have reposted. If you have a sec, Bowden was a British orator, or orator, whatever, and a really good speaker. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not gonna derail the stream because you gave me $5. Like, I hate to, you know, be the bearer of bad news, but I've had to say that many times. I mean, if I was doing a video watching segment, maybe I'd entertain it, but so many of those video watching segments have gone wrong, which you know what? I mean, people do like those segments, you know. I notice quite a few like highlight videos are like my reactions to videos because, you know, I'll either give good commentary or I'll do an over-the-top reaction if you know, if I think it's appropriate. But I don't know, like I hate watching shitty, unfunny videos. I really do. I really do. I'm the friend who you show a video to that you think is really funny, and I'm like, that man, that was awful, you know? Like, never show me a video again. My brother's the same way, which is why I think it'll be pretty funny that I'm gonna, you know, we're gonna react to a few videos on the podcast. Shit that I'm gonna have to pre-check for copyrighted content since the whole point of the podcast is that it's monetized. But, you know, it'll be funny because we both, like, hate being recommended videos, so, I don't know. What do you mean link? You're not getting a link to a video that hasn't gone public. I'm not gonna let just... You're in the stream, so don't worry. I'll give you the unlisted link for the video that's not out yet. No, all of you need to watch it right when it comes out so that it gets pushed in the algorithm. Okay, your leader, your glorious leader, commands you. You will watch the whole video from start to finish, or I will execute you publicly. There you go. Is that what I need to do?
Hello there, Spyro. I could arrange for you to cross this bridge for a small fee. Thank you, Spyro. Now I can buy that condo in Hurricos that I've been wanting for so long. Go ahead across the bridge.
I like that in old games, they'd recolor the sprites or models to fit like what the lighting of the level's supposed to be. It's one of those things where, you know, if you played as a child, you wouldn't notice, but as an adult, it's kind of neat. You know, I always preferred, like, stuff like that is much more soulful. Obviously, like, baked lighting is probably the best. But, like, all this, like, oh, RTX, you know, we calculated where every light ray would hit on a character. And then you look at individual frames of the game, and it looks ugly as shit. Yeah, because for all this shit where video games want to emulate movies, they don't even emulate it where it's important. You know, every scene of a good film, the lighting is fucking set to perfection. You know, that is something they hand do, right? They place all the light in specific places to evoke, you know, certain emotions during a scene or whatever, right? You know, you get the point. And then video games like, oh, let's just automate all of that. It's like, but this actually looks worse than games from 15 years ago. But whatever, you know, the models have more polygons. They got more polygons, so. Y'all got any of them polygons, you know?
lost my pet snow leopard.
Yeah. Baked in lighting is definitely superior to this, to modern gaming. I mean, but yeah, like the old way they had to do things, it is fun that they just recolor the models. I like that. I'm following this guy to give him a fish, right? Yeah. Okay. There we go. This is what I'm saying, though. Like, again, I think Spyro 2 is still quite good, but, like, people who prefer Spyro 2 or 3 to 1 to me, I'm like, do you really like this stuff? This is the stuff that makes me think 1 is just objectively better, because I'm just, like, this is wasting my time. It's not challenging or interesting. But there are a lot of people that would prefer gameplay variety, even if it's, like, artificial and shallow, than just have a more refined gameplay loop, you know? And it's like, I can't agree with that. I just can't. Okay, he's full. Let's go.
You found George.
No lie, I actually prefer Spyro 2. I just like there being more friendly NPCs. I agree with that. I think I definitely like the characters that are in each level. I think that is a real improvement. Especially because it's not intrusive. I was just double checking for gems. It's not intrusive. And it does add more character to each level. So yeah, I do like that stuff. But yeah, I really don't like the mini games. The worlds are just more interesting too in Spyro 2. Spyro 1 worlds were just generic fantasy lands. Yeah, but you could just say a lot of these are generic level themes too. Like this is the snow level. The next level is the lava level, you know? I actually like...
Thanks, Spyro.
I mean, having every level be fantasy, obviously, is maybe not the best. But I did like I like the Magic Crafters and Dreamweaver levels a lot. You know, and those are just like magic and fantasy.
Oh.
Also, Spyro 1 voice is terrible. It's like 10 lines. Are we really bitching about this now? Like, I know my channel's all about complaining, but we might need to dial it back a little bit.
We used to give guided tours of these caves, but now they are infested with multiplying dragons.
Yeah, you know, Sly 2, I didn't grow up with Sly 2. And just because it was so much different to Sly 1, I don't think I liked it as much. Ah, fuck, I already fucked up immediately. Immediately fucked up. That's good. I'll just wait for it to reset. It'd be interesting to play it again, but I still think the things that annoyed me about playing Sly 2 for the first time would probably annoy me again. I just don't like, I don't like the empty mini sandbox levels that are in between the missions. you know? I really don't think... I think it's just like fluff. And also you have to find all the shitty-ass clue bottles, which... I remember, you know, not being able to find the last one for like multiple of the hub levels. And I don't know, it annoyed the shit out of me. I guess any game that has like collectathon elements is gonna have something like that, but I don't know. Oh boy. I gotta loop it, because they're respawning. Oh, they're respawning. Alright, we're good.
You have saved us all from a grisly fate. Please.
PS3 gen was last time video games looked good thanks to baked lighting. Yep. Well, you know, the we'll just say greedy executives needed more money, and if they needed more money, that means games needed inflated budgets in quotes, right? So everything's got to be bigger, longer, perceived to be better by normies, right? So, you know, we get to modern corporate culture where everything is like engulfed in bureaucracy, where it's like there's so much inefficiency in these companies on purpose, because the games are like glorified money laundering schemes. It doesn't matter if the company goes under, because the executives made their fucking money, they sold it out, and then they just move on to kill the next company. And they just get away with it. They just get away with it because they need to be exiled again. And by exile, I mean something even worse than that. But, you know, exiled from life. They need to be exiled from life permanently. Executives, of course. Not any group of people that could be identified. But, you know, executives. See, I'm like a proper leftist now. There's a mod project for Reignited bringing back a lot of the PS1 design. Sadly, it's made by a he-him pansexual. Oh boy! Well, sometimes, like, furry weirdos make good shit, and yes, I'm just assuming he's a furry. It's probably a safe bet, let's be honest. Sometimes, those people make good shit. Sometimes. I mean, I wouldn't bet on it, but it's possible. Like, look at what Sonic autists have achieved. Like, I probably will play Project 06 on here, since it's clear that I'm probably not finishing Sonic 06. Which sucks, because I was well over halfway done. But, goddamn that game. That's like a true gamer challenge. Force someone to complete that game. Do you actually think AVGN played it Poir's sexy? I mean, legitimately. I mean, do you actually think he played it? I mean, he didn't even play some of the original games back when he wasn't a sellout. Like, you know, Mike Matei recorded for a lot of those. Yes. Okay, well, I'm just gonna assume you're being sarcastic. I always hated this shit. This is literally just trial and error. Just trial and error gameplay. shit. I don't even know which one hatched. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, okay, it looks like it was on the other island. I think, though, when I was a small child, I was actually kind of scared of this minigame, and I don't think I ever actually beat it. I'm not sure, though. I was scared by weird shit as a kid. I don't know. I'm not sure why, but I seem to recall that for some reason.
Well done, Grasshopper.
Small child as opposed to large child. Well, yeah, I mean, I was probably like 5 or 6 years old, you know? I was very young, is what I'm saying. I wasn't like 10 playing this. Yeah, when I was a bit older, I 100% all these. Actually, I never 100% Spyro 3, and I've told that story. I 100% it, you know, ironically, when I was like 17 or 18 or... God damn it. Okay, well, let's just let him die at this point. Yep. We'll restart it. I'm glad I got a replay on that. I wish there was some kind of, like, directional audio. Yeah, I think I have to circle around the left side and then come around to get the last one. Is what I have to do for that one. I remember. See, again, if you already know the order they're gonna hatch, then it's, like, way easier. And so it's just trial and error gameplay. You fucking bitch, get out of the fucking way! Okay.
Thank you for helping us again, Spyro.
I did it. Someone just said, Vor is a mandatory inclusion in 90s games. Yeah, it's almost like Gen X didn't view it as a fetish. Probably because it wasn't a fetish before, you know, I don't know, kids just got imprinted into their heads somehow. I'll just latch on to stuff from cartoons during puberty. Yeah. I mean, autism's probably connected to a lot of that shit, yeah. Music for the 3 hub worlds of Spyro 2 on par with some of Silent Hill 2's best tracks. Hope the Afterlife sounds like autumn play. I believe it or not, I'm not a huge fan. I've already said this before. I don't really like ambient soundtracks unless it's like really trying to set a strong mood. Like, I don't have anything against them, but like, you know, I wouldn't put them as my favorite tracks from this series by any stretch. I like music that makes you pumped, you know, or get you excited or something. And I think, you know, most of the Spyro levels do a good job of that. I need 16. 16 kills. Now listen to Spyro OST when I work out because it gets you pumped. Well, it's not that kind of pump. It's not, like, it's not a literal pump. It's like no, if listening to video game soundtracks like this, I don't do it while working out because it really, it's more of a distraction because then I just get nostalgic, you know. But I have listened to stuff like Sonic music and well, some of the synthwave I listen to is from video games, like Carpenter Brute stuff. Some of it is in Hotline Miami.
Excellent.
Aaron Shabu had mentioned a while back that Jeremy Soule has been blacklisted by Bethesda. Hadn't realized that before. He made great music, especially Skyrim soundtrack. Yeah. If we're talking about, like, when it comes to, like, ambient music, like, Skyrim is really, like, the peak for me. And I guess you could say, you know, whatever, like, Bethesda game you're nostalgic for from that period probably would be your favorite. Well, probably not Fallout, because the appeal of Bethesda's Fallouts is the old licensed music, but you know, in terms of, if we're talking about Morrowind versus Oblivion versus Skyrim, it's probably just like whatever one you like the most. Soundtrack of original God of War trilogy beats the God of Woke soundtrack by light years, yet Muller prefers the latter. They tried way too hard to make me look dumb out of the clips I've listened to from that, you know? It's like, there's just some shit where it's like, you're making yourself look stupid or like an extreme contrarian by saying certain shit. Like, the soundtrack thing was a great example where it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is like praising soundtracks from MCU movies. Like, you're giving me secondhand embarrassment. But again, they hated my guts for some reason. All I did was just do my usual talk shit thing I do with everybody, but some people just can't handle that shit anymore. I made fun of Rags and JXE. Yeah, obviously. I've made fun of a shit ton of people.
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can put my friend back together. Please, take this.
Yeah, I played all 3 kill zones. Not to completion. I was thinking about doing it because I was looking for, it was for a video I was doing where I was like, what are some, like, what was the video? I was gonna make a video about, like, fascist Kino, kind of, something like that. I don't think that was the word. But I was trying to look for games that have that aesthetic. And obviously the Hellgast have that aesthetic. And I think I was gonna talk about how, what was I gonna talk about? Like, not only do you very rarely get to play as a bad guy, but even when you do, sometimes they're not the bad guy, you know. And like in Killzone, you do play as the bad guys, which is the ironic part, which maybe is why Killzone isn't around anymore. Partially that, and Sony astroturfing the fuck out of Horizon to like an insane degree. But you know, that's its own thing, of course. I think I'm doing this wrong. Was I supposed to glide onto the lava from somewhere else? Oh no, never mind. It's on its own thing. Oh, it's up in the cave, isn't it? Oh, right, it's this. I forgot about this. Skyward Sword always gives me cozy Spyro 2 vibes. You know, even though people hated Skyward Sword, like, I kind of liked it, but I did hate most of the same things other people did, you know? It's one of those cases where I agree with the flaws, but yeah, I still kind of enjoyed it. But yeah, the baby hand-holding shit was extremely obnoxious. Dev studio behind Killzone didn't even make an anniversary celebration post on Twitter. That's how you know it's another skin suit dev studio. Yeah, for sure. There's no way you go from Killzone to Horizon Zero Dawn without basically all the devs being replaced. Skyward Sword is the only game that makes you care about Zelda. Yeah, that's true. Also has Kingdom Hearts 1 story vibes. Even Groose reminds me of Riku a bit. Maybe? I don't know. Just saw an X post from a guy called Airbag, the leftist retard who botted likes to call you a Nazi on your indie video, but got his account suspended. Lol. That is kind of funny. I mean, I think Twitter people are subhumans, so I don't really give a shit if people call me Nazi. Like, it's like the opinion of the bug man is completely worthless. Like, if you know my videos, you know I've used this track in, like, it's gotta be at least 20 videos. I'm not even joking. Like, I've used the Zephyr OST, like, a million, I mean, I don't even know, like, so many fucking times, it's unreal. So, like, again, you know, if you really listen to the background of my videos, you'll be like, oh shit, this is what this is from? Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. The bird dropped right at my head.
Dan Cannon just ain't working.
Hey, yeah, Spyro 3 did not have opening and ending cutscenes to the worlds like Spyro 2 did. Yeah, Spyro 3... I mean, Insomniac even said it themselves, I think, that they just ran out of ideas, or they just used every idea they thought of. It was something like that. I can't remember the exact quote. But it was something to the effect of, they just shoved in every idea, and it seems rushed, obviously. It's more buggy than the other games, too, I think, from what I recall. What's funny is the Reignited trilogy is even worse, where they had to outsource it to Beanox, and Beanox basically just reused a shit ton of the assets from the Spyro 2 remake. It's like it lost probably even more of its visual identity than Spyro 1 did. But it's just kind of ironic that like the original Spyro 3 was kind of rushed, and then the remake of Spyro 3 is rushed. Spyro 3 also had the wrong extra playable characters. Should have had Alora and Hunter be playable instead. Yeah, well, maybe not both of them, but yeah, it would have made more sense if you played as one of them. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck they were thinking with the extra characters. That's why I'm saying, like, it just feels like pure nostalgia if you like the third one the best, because it just has the most apparent flaws out of the three. Most of the complaints I hear about Spyro 1 is that it's too simplistic, but I feel like that's exactly what I like about it. I mean, pretty much all my favorite platformers are the ones where the platforming is the best part of the game, you know? Because that's kind of the whole reason you play the genre, but, you know, the same rant I've said like 100 times every time we talk about 3D platformers.
My name is Little Bo Peep, and I have lost my cowlicks. With these battles going on all the time, they keep running away. Can you help me get them back into my pen?
This is bizarre. I mean, I'm sure they laughed about this, they wrote this stuff, but it's just weird to me. And I'll go the other way first. I'll do the other one. Yeah, I keep fucking leaning on my keyboard. I've hit the Windows key like a shit ton of times. Hold on. I forgot when I reloaded the page again. I didn't check the super chats. Yeah, fuck. I missed several. Fake Cell Fake Fan Schizoid, thanks to the 10 bucks. Konnichiwa Kobe, greetings from the Rand of the Rising Sun. I'm glad I got to watch the unofficial review of Dustborn segment. I don't feel like reading that in Chinese. I know it's supposed to be Japanese because you said Rising Sun, but it seems more like a Chinese accent the way you wrote that. But regardless, I get what you're trying to do. I just, you know, I don't have the energy for it at the moment. I see you've embarrassed your role as the reader of the movement. Yeah. Yeah. All that's true, I guess. Shit. Alright, I guess I'll just collect all the gems first, then Super Flame. M key, or I'm key, whatever. Thanks to the $2. Anti-spiral. Anti-spiral? Like Spyro? I don't know. Game Sense, thanks to $5. Play Max Payne Synth. It's a baby game because there's a dead baby in it. Listen, I know this is like the ultimate like carrot on the end of the stick shit where I'm like, someday I will play the chat requested game. Someday. I don't know, man. It's a mental problem where I'm like, oh, people are telling me what to do. Fuck them. Fuck them. How dare you tell me what to do? How dare you? It's brain damage. It's fucking brain damage. You blame my mother, like many other things. Many other problems with me.
Thanks, Spyro. Here's a little something, you know, for the effort.
I remember in the Ratchet reboot game, they referenced Spyro as Spyro the Space Oos. Idiots thought they were clever with it. I honestly don't even fucking remember that. But I do hate the Ratchet and Clank reboot, so this sounds about right. Minute World, thanks, $5. Sly Forehead, Penelope, break up with Bentley. The dude's in a wheelchair. The hell? Seems realistic to me. I don't see the problem. And then we have this weird Romeo and Juliet shit. If you haven't seen the punchline to this, maybe you'll like it. I don't know. Or you'll... I already know what chat's gonna say, and I actually do think that might be what they were going for. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. But yeah, you'll see.
Spyro, my boy, I've got a magic bean, seed, for you in here somewhere.
Mega Rock and Rolla, thanks to the $2. Herman Holst needs to make a Luigi's Mansion game. Is he the Horizon Zero Dawn guy? Why does he need to make a Luigi's Mansion game? Minute World, thanks for the $5. What are your thoughts on Enter the Dragonfly, Hero's Tale, and the God of War ripoff trilogy reboot? Enter the Dragonfly is a piece of shit. I haven't played it since I was a kid, but you know, I've seen people review it and confirm what I remember, that it was a piece of shit. I never played Hero's Tale, still. I probably will stream it at this rate. You know, it'll be a stream at some point. Oh, right. You fucking cowlick, get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit. You can tell I'm starting to get tired here. Oh, right. You asked me about the God of War ripoff trilogy. Only played the first one. Remember it being fairly mediocre. My brother was young enough that he actually had nostalgia for it and thought it was good. And then he replayed it like a year or two ago, and he's like, oh yeah, those are shit. Even played the second one, and is just like, oh, this is literally just more of the same. The first one wasn't that good to begin with.
My boy.
So, I don't know. I thought that was amusing. If one of your favorite artists like Carpenter Brew had a concert, would I go? I mean, I've been to some concerts, and just... I'm trying to think, like, it's never been a great experience, again, because you already know I don't like people. So, even if it was, like, one of my favorite artists, I'd just be like, I would rather just listen to the music. Like, I don't like people, and I feel like part of the reason you go to a concert is for people. Even if maybe you don't see it that way, but it makes sense to me.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Oh, there's Romeo. You can have this. I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, I think the reignited censored that, but I'm not sure. I think it did though. I seem to recall. Oh, that's how you get it. See, I cheesed it, as you noticed. I cheesed that first puzzle. You're supposed to come over here and get this one. And I choose to... Fuck. I had a feeling that would happen. I don't want to fucking fly over and adjust the other one, but I might. Look, even like the way that he purposely waits in the right spot, which I guess that's a good thing because you're less likely to fuck it up, but I mean, whatever. I don't know. I got nothing to complain about. I'm like, do I complain? No, there's no complaint. I just fucked it up. What I can complain about is, again, this is another incredibly time-wasting side objective, little side quest. It sucks. Like, this is not interesting. He didn't even land in there. That's fucking good. Get in there! You fucking bitch. Are you kidding? Alright, alright. World, thanks, 2 bucks. I forgot that Spyro turns into Dark Spyro in not God of War. Did that happen? I don't even remember that. Was it in one of the other ones, or was that in the first one? I really don't remember. I just remember in the first one you just fight baboons for like 80% of the game. It's the same goddamn baboon enemies. Okay, so it's not in the first one. Alright, got it. Where the concerts you've been to, were they for artists you didn't really care about but went because you're obliged by somebody? Yeah, could you guess who that somebody is? Yeah. It sure as hell was not my brother. I mean, if you know my brother, which I know, like, you know, he hasn't had the biggest presence on the channel, but he has the same exact personality type as me. It obviously wasn't him. So, yeah, there's only one other option. He's fine, by the way. Actually, I think this joke's pretty good, if I remember right.
Wow! What an explosion! It sure is a good thing I had my helmet on. Oh yeah, the colonel wanted me to get
Yeah,
his talent.
yeah. God damn it. I fucking missed stuff. I keep missing stuff. I'm not being diligent. Oh, it's that shit. No wonder I missed it. Okay, that makes sense. The symptoms of the mold. I feel like I've gone over this a bunch of times, but long story short, whenever I eat starchy foods, it's actually a broad variety of foods, but it's way worse. Like certain carbs, I just can't eat at all. Like if it's made out of potatoes, it's gonna kill my stomach. It's like boiling acid, painful acid, is what it is what it turns my stomach into. It makes you more tired is definitely a problem. I'm trying to think, like, what are the other big ones? Those are probably just the two big ones, honestly. It's just like, you can't eat a lot of food anymore or you will feel... It's not even indigestion. It doesn't feel like indigestion or heartburn or any of that stuff. It legitimately feels like your stomach is rejecting it. You know, it feels like, you know, your stomach turns into acid. My brother already did keto and it didn't work. I brought it up with him before, but I think we just both keep forgetting. Oh, that's another thing. Speaking of forgetting, the mold actually, if it gets into your brain, will hurt your memory. Which, unfortunately, it's likely that it's in our brains. I can't fucking... That sounds like a meme. I swear to God, everything about the mold sounds like a joke. But it's not a joke. There's a good chance it's in our brain and it's eating our memory. So that's good. But I think that's really the main shit. That's the main shit. Just you can't eat a lot of food anymore. Makes you more tired, which I already was a very low energy person before this, so it's even worse now. And my memory's even worse. Like, my memory wasn't that bad before, but it's definitely getting worse. I'm supposed to be taking supplements, but ironically, I forget to take the supplements, right? My brother started using a fucking, like, like old people will have their little pill capsules. And my brother actually had to get one of those just so he remembers to take his shit. It's not as bad for me, so I don't really care as much. But it probably would explain why I've made less videos over the past year to 2 years as the mold symptoms got worse over time. I'm sure it's directly connected. HRE, thanks to the 2 Canadian. Why do people hate Squall? He's 100% relatable. Well, I haven't played 5SC8, but I guess I could weigh in on that if I did. I think a lot of stuff related to 5SC8 is because of Spoonie's video, which is funny. I still laugh at the jokes in the review, but in hindsight, a lot of people don't agree with a lot of the criticisms in the video. Or videos, because it's like a 3-part review or something. Creators Freedom, thanks to the $2. Boogie faked cancer. What about you? The mold. Well, if I was going to fake something, it'd probably be something that people actually understand and not mold. Like, it's like, if I had to pick an illness to fake, it sure as hell wouldn't be mold growing in my stomach. It just doesn't make sense. I don't play TF2, Noah, but you could ask my brother that on the podcast. TF2 is one of his favorite games. Is it possible the mold has affected any other parts of your brain besides memory? Are you sure it's the mold and not any potential hereditary stuff? Yeah, it's the mold. My memory was never that bad, and it's definitely gotten worse. I think the supplement was helping, though. It was helping. I just, I don't take it consistently. Ever consider consulting a naturopathic doctor regarding your mold issues? Allopathic docs won't cure you likely. I agree with that. I think that's my brother's problem, though. And he will not, I don't know. Again, he's not the YouTuber, so you can't really talk to him, because especially on the podcast, we don't really read comments a lot of times, but I'd rather he explain it to you guys than me secondhand explain the issues, because I don't even, he's talked about this shit for years, so I don't really remember all the details. But he's the one who's seen multiple doctors about this shit and tried a bunch of the shit that would make sense to try by now. Meatwad Sprite 68, thanks to $2. Can you talk about food and why it's cool? No. Creators Freedom, thanks for the $2. 2025 seems dead. Any games on interest? Monster Hunter Wilds. That's like the only one that, off the top of my head, I can name that I know I'm going to play. Harjas Singh, thanks to the 100 rupees. Any hope that your mold will be cured? You can apply for disability. I'm not applying for disability. But this is concerning how much mold is affecting you and your brother. It's much worse for him than me. Yeah, it is severely affecting him, and he's been broken down by the fact that nothing has worked. So, I understand it. I get it. Put him on speaker to explain. He's asleep. My brother went to sleep 4 hours ago. In fact, I need to end this stream, but I don't know. Of course, Super Chat's coming right at the end. Yeah, wake him up to talk to chat. Fuck off. I know you guys are joking, but I'm not doing that. Even if, in case any one of you is not joking, no. Maddie J, thanks to the $2. Any truth to Wilds being outsourced to SARS? I haven't looked into it. I don't know. It seemed like people had pretty valid complaints, though. My Stridlery, thanks to the $2. Has Devin ever drank Thomas's wine? Yeah, before the mold got worse. But you're not supposed to drink alcohol. And every time I have, I've regretted it. And then I still do it anyway, because that's just my life in a nutshell. It creates a weird bubbling in your stomach. It doesn't hurt as bad as some of the other stuff you're not supposed to eat, but maybe that's just because the mold really likes it. And so it just, you get weird bubbling once you start to sober up. I don't know if that's like the mold absorbing it or some shit. I have no idea. Can I eat spice food? No. No. I don't eat that much to begin with, though, so that didn't really affect my life. But no, you can't eat spice food. Potatoes is still the worst thing I think you can eat. Legitimately, it is physically painful when it starts to digest. Like, it feels like something crawled into my stomach and is like beating the shit out of me while also burning me. That's what it feels like. It's bad. Yeah, it sucks because I really like potato-based stuff. I do. French fries, tater tots. I mean, I'm not, I don't really, mashed potatoes is one of my favorite foods. Like, mashed potatoes legitimately, like, if I had to say, like, top 20 favorite foods, mashed potatoes would be there. And I can't, like, I say can't. I ate them anyway on Christmas. I did. But I don't know. I think I ate so much food it almost canceled it out because I don't remember it really hurting very bad. You're also not supposed to eat dairy either. That was another thing, but I don't know if that's connected to lactose or not, because I still will drink the lactose-free milk, and I eat whey protein sometimes, though whey protein always mess with my gut, so I'm not even sure if I notice a difference. But again, my brother's mold is twice as bad as mine. I don't know if he's just more vulnerable to it naturally. I think my brother, I've already said this. I've been talking about this for like 2 years. I know people aren't here for every stream. They don't hear every conversation. But I've said a bunch of times, I just think my brother has a weaker constitution than I do, generally. I think he's been more sick, more often sick than me. He's been sick worse than me as well. He got norovirus, what was that, 4 years ago, I think? And ever since he got norovirus, I feel like he's been even worse, and that's something he also thinks, where he just, like, permanently hurt his immune system, which is possible. So, yeah, I've never, I don't know. Like, I was the type of guy who never got sick, There were there were definitely school years where I only missed, like, 1 or 2 days the entire year, Arjot saying thanks 40 rupees. What else are you not allowed to eat? Off the top of my head, I can't think of like any other really big stuff. I mean, it really is just like the big no-nos are potatoes, alcohol, supposedly dairy, but again, I think I've just been more tolerant. I just have my normal lactose intolerance problems with some stuff. What else are you not allowed to eat? That's big. There's probably 1 or 2 other things I'm not thinking of. Luckily, you can eat meat just fine. All meat's fine, really. My brother, though, has a low tolerance for high fatty red meat. I've had no problems, though. I could pretty much eat any meat and be fine. Pale Horse, thanks to the 5 pounds. Old Sterling, new vid predicts mass unrest like in 2020 within the next 4 years. Do you agree? Yeah, probably. It seems likely. Sono Kokalish? Or Kokaliche? I don't know. Thanks to the 50 pesos. Have you tried sucking on lemons? Keeps your defenses up significantly. Acidic. Oh shit, that was the other thing I forgot. You're not allowed to eat or drink high acidic stuff, which makes sense. I mean, based on what I've already described. But yeah, but I don't know. That doesn't seem to be completely consistent. My brother was able to drink high pulp orange juice as long as it was natural orange juice. Fine. So I don't know how true that is. I don't know, because orange juice is pretty acidic. Maybe I have to ask him. I feel like, again, these are questions for the podcast. But like highly acidic food and drink, you're not supposed to consume either. Yeah, orange juice is like a 3 on the pH scale. It's pretty acidic. I've been dedicating myself to Dragon Ball The Breakers since 2 years. God damn it. Why am I getting people to play this shitty dead game? I know it's a psyop, because if you listen to the streams, you're getting exposed to more and more of breakers, and so it's slowly brainwashing you. It is just subliminal messaging. I keep trying to tell people not to play because the game sucks, but you know, if you do like it, that's fine. I'm roped in, you know, sunk cost fallacy. Also, I like being Raider as long as you're not against a pre-made. Against pre-mades, it's not fun because they always run the most toxic piece of shit stuff. I don't even care about the teamwork as much anymore, because, like, you know, eventually you kind of get good and you stop falling for the traps. But, like, when they're all abusing the most OP shit, then, like, it's anti-fun. It's the whatever the opposite of fun is, it's misery is what it is. I do love playing Raider. You know, I suffer through the Survivor games just to play Raider. That's just how it's been. Arjot saying, thanks for 40 rupees. Sar, did you have any desire to eat humans? What the hell kind of question is that? No, I don't. Swimming Hamster, thanks to $2. Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, Crisis City is reality. If we had a giant, well, I guess LA is burning, but I was thinking of like just having a giant fire tornado and like some demon fire monster thing trying to kill everything. That would be interesting. It would certainly shake things up. I've been getting lucky with Raider Vegeta as of late. Yeah, he's probably like the 3rd best Raider. It kind of depends on who you're fighting, I guess. Because, like, situationally, Baby is insane. But, you know, the first time that you fight against 7 competent players and you can't find enough civs and they don't rescue any civs, you never forget it. And it happened to me, I think, 3 times the season he came out. And so I literally just stopped playing him. And now that I've been playing him again, now that it seems like there's more shitters than last season for some reason, I've been having, like, a really good time, actually. Like, Baby, I don't know. Like, he just ramps up so insane. Like, he becomes unstoppable after a certain point. But you really have to get the ball rolling. He's way worse. Like, he's basically replaced Boo as, like, the... He's not high risk, high reward, but as, like, the snowball Raider, because like Boo used to be the snowball Raider. Now it's definitely Baby. There aren't any high risk, high reward Raiders anymore because the devs want to sand down the skill ceiling from Raider for some reason. It's like, why would you make the game more brain dead? You know, why would you make it easier? And it just creates new exploits. Like Spopovich Gaming is now a real strategy, which is insane. Baby next stream locked in. Yeah, I'll play Baby next time. I'm sure I'll stream Breakers again. Well, like I said, I think next stream I'll play Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I doubt we'll play it the whole time. I'll try to start early though, so that we could probably get like, you know, maybe like 5 hours. Play for like 5 hours. That could be good. Would it be difficult to get your version of the mold and any other health issues checked because you're uninsured? I mean, yes, but also, again, my brother is dealing, you know, he's already dealing with the shit, you know? Like, if he's not gonna do something about it, I'm sure as hell not going to. I think the mold might have to do with the vax. Well, I didn't get vaxxed. He did, though. Ginyu Force on Dark Future is pretty great. Well, with Ginyu, yeah, you at least you'll get to play. Like, you know what, Ginyu might suck now, but no matter what, you get to play the game. Assuming you're not bad. Like, if you're bad, then you probably just get stunlocked to death as every version of the Ginyu Force, every character. But if you're good, you're guaranteed to get to play, you know? So I think Ginyu is the best noob raider for sure. If you're new to the game, because like you can't lose in the first 5 minutes. It's basically impossible. So I would definitely suggest playing the Ginyu Force if you're just starting out. Bo Blacks has finally started wearing dresses and looks like a Truant. I heard about that. Must be on his Truant arc after being non-binary. You won by doing nothing. As usual. As usual. Mold might have something to do with antibiotics. There's some good bacteria you never get back. I never take antibiotics. My brother didn't really either. It's clearly some genetic issue that we have. Unless something from childhood. It's possible. I mean, I wouldn't rule it out that it could be a problem that we had in childhood. And like you said, they just never came back. I don't know. Hey, there's no way to know, really. It's not like my parents would remember that. With my performances, Boo is up to your standards. I don't remember. You won, didn't you? I think. Yeah, I think both the Boos we played today won, didn't they? Yeah, my teammates were ass, so I don't know what to say. Like I said, I wasn't like... I don't think it was anything... Yeah, I don't think... Was I even ever mad at a raider today? I think I was mostly just mad at my teammates. I just had bad teammates. Sometimes you do play raiders, they're just fucking scumbags, but... I don't think today was one of those days. Sometimes I'm a scumbag anyway, too, but that's only against high-level players. I never body camp against low levels. There's no point. It's just... You're a piece of shit if you do that. Wouldn't antibiotics be good for getting rid of mold? Like I said, my brother's tried all this shit. He's literally taking antifungal medication right now, or he was. What ended up, or is he still? Dude, I don't know. Just save the questions for the podcast. There's a reason to show up for the podcast on Tuesday. Ask about mold. We'll have a segment of the podcast. You might have to remind me, because I'm saying this at 3:30 a.m., so I'll probably forget. But you'll have to remind me on Tuesday to, we'll do a molds Ask Me Anything, and you can ask him. I'm not sure if I'm not even gonna tell him because I mean he'll probably say like, no, don't do that. That's stupid. But fuck it. I'll just bring it up. I did win, and looking back, I think that I might have subconsciously chosen to not shoot at the escape time machine, so I wouldn't have upset. Oh, you were in that one. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know what match that was now. Kind of increased Breaker's lifespan when you think about it. Yeah, fucking dimps. Give me some. Give me some dimps now. I should reach out to him and be like, listen, I'm literally the biggest Breakers streamer. Give me something now. Nerf Memories of Battle, you fucking cucks. That's what I'm going to send him. I'm going to be like, Nerf Memories of Battle now. The King of Breakers demands it. No, I still... chat, you'll be the first to know if I get Memories of Battle. Trust me. I would... First of all, I would never take it off. I think at that point I'll have 3 skills that just never come off because there's just no reason. Which, yeah, I mean, fuck build diversity. And just have Memories of Battle and either Auto Barrier or the one that gives you a shield where you transform. Those 2 are permanent, and Resistance is permanent. So there you go. 3 out of 4 passives never coming off. Memories of Battle means the end of Breaker's Keynote. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, because there's nothing to chase for then. Yeah, I would, no life, I would consider Quick Sleep, for sure. I would consider it. I think I still like stuns the most. It has been fun using Potential Unleashed. Because situationally it's pretty good, but I just think having a stun is probably the best thing that you can have for your 4th slot. 3 movement related abilities. I'm counting instant transmission as movement, even though it's just teleportation. And then a stun is probably just optimal. 3 movement, 1 stun. Okay, I think I'm going to end the podcast, or the stream. You guys had my mind on... Damn, a 4-hour stream? That's probably the shortest stream I've done. Who knows how long? A year? Maybe more than a year? Only 4 hours. Alright, well, yeah, okay. I'm gonna... Like, everyone here, watch fucking Best and Worst when it comes out tomorrow. I'm hoping it's not shadow banned anymore. I'm really hoping. Because goddamn it sucks. It fucking sucks that it got shadow banned that hard. There's no way to know, though, until it comes out. So, yeah, it'll be out 3 p.m. Eastern, just like it was originally today. Okay, see ya.